Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Henderson, Nevada. Lead Field at Morse Stadium is where today's matchup between the College of Southern Nevada Coyotes will face off against the College of Southern Idaho Golden Eagles. First game out of a 4-game stretch as we get started this weekend, or today is First Responders Appreciation Day here at Henderson, Nevada. Tomorrow will be Sophomore Day, so we'll get to preview that, but as we get ready to go in today, Coyotes in the all-whites, Golden Eagles in the all-grays, very White Sox-esque, as you guys will see soon enough. I'm Devin Verismo, joined shortly by James Hernandez as he's getting ready. Everything else I'll set up on the stats end of it as I get a text from our Sports ID. Get everything set up here. A little bit of a rain delay today as we were supposed to get started at 1 o'clock, but half the field was underwater, including home plate, which had about an inch or two of water on it itself, and that's what pushed it back to a 4 o'clock start, but a doubleheader coming your way nonetheless. First game will be 7 innings. Second one will be 9, as always. And leading off for the Golden Eagles will be number 1, Joey Rossi. Rossi, a returner, playing left today. Seen him a couple times last season as well, and here he is still with number 1 on his back, as you can see. All gray, high black socks, White Sox-esque against your CSN Coyotes, and A.J. Jones up on the bump for the Coyotes, throwing his first pitch. Getting it fouled off on the right side. Might be playable, just over the fence. Long strike after his first pitch. You got Jones on the hill pitching to Newsom behind the dish. Westmoreland at first. Johnson at second. Wiggins at third. Martz at short. Kaiser in left. Latham in center. Hand in right. That is your outfielders for your Coyotes. Second pitch on the way. There's a shot right down the left side in the hole. And a leadoff single for the Golden Eagles via Joey Rossi. Batting second for the Golden Eagles will be number 12, Cole Walters. On deck, number 18, former Coyote, now Golden Eagle. Number 18, Mason Hayes is on deck. You got Quentin Marcellin in the hole. Batting fifth will be Jackson Kuntz. Batting sixth will be Blake Sanchez. Batting seventh, Cody Garvin. Batting eighth, Jake Boyd. And batting ninth, Braden Torres Moore, as the first pitch goes to the zone on the fake bunt. Pulled back, called strike. A 1 count, nobody down, 1 on, top of the first inning. Golden Eagles, runner on first. That's Joey Rossi. Cole Walters at the dish. Pickoff attempt, not in time from Jones. Walters waiting patiently at the dish. Newsom setting out. Rossi with a good lead over there first, showing bunt. Lays it down, picked up by Jones. Jones going to first. No, not able to handle it. Soft toss, bounces off the glove of Westmoreland and getting on safely, not via hit. E1 in the books, and Walters safe on first. Now returning to Coyote Field, or Morse Stadium, Lead Field at Coyote Stadium. Bunch of different names for this field, but returning back to Henderson, Nevada is Mason Hayes in the left-handed batter's box. Going against A.J. Jones. 2 on, nobody down for the Golden Eagles. Hayes calls time. Jones is held up. Despite the earlier rain today, it seemed to be cleared up at the moment. Still plenty of clouds in the sky, no wind to speak of. Nice cool afternoon heading into the evening. First pitch, as that one breaking ball gets all the way out there. Didn't have a lot of break to it. 1-0 count. Nobody down. 2-1 for the Golden Eagles. CSI coming into this one with a 24-23 overall record. 11-21 in the conference. Second pitch hits the zone. Makes it 1-1. Your CSN Coyotes coming into this one, 35-11 overall, 25-6 in the Scenic West Conference. Number 17 overall in the country. Dropped down after going 1-2 last weekend. Went into last weekend At number 10, 1 and 2, Mason Hayes skies this one out into left field. Camping out under it will be Kaiser. And catching it, tag and go situation. Ross is going to try to go to 3. And he will. Jay Martz, the cutoff man, not able to handle it. Rolls all the way to Wiggins, and the runners advance with only 1 down. So counted as a long sacrifice fly from Hayes. That'll bring up number 14, the cleanup man, Quentin Marcellin, center fielder for the Golden Eagles. As I was saying, Coyotes went into last weekend number 10 overall in the country, dropped the weekend series 1 and 2, got rained out at Salt Lake. And here they are now, number 17, battling back, still in the number 1 spot. And that one hits off the helmet of Marcellin, loading the bags. Jones saying he might have ducked into it. Either way, tags off the helmet, loads the bases with only 1 down. Double play opportunity for the Coyotes as Jackson Coons steps into the box. Drew Newsom's going to go talk to his pitcher, as will Coach Gidge, pitching coach Brian Gidge. He's going to bring the entire infield as well. The draft is going on. My Chargers picked up Joey Bosa in the first round, third overall, but really he was pretty much number 1 overall. You have the two first picks going via quarterbacks, as you assume, but then when you get into the position players, the best player overall going to San Diego, and that's what I like to see. The draft is going on. Browns should be on the clock at the moment. Here we are in Henderson, Nevada. Meeting adjourned on the hill. Pitching coach Brian Gidge heads back to the dugout. Infield goes to their spots, looking to turn 2 and help A.J. Jones get out of this jam. Only 1 down. Bases loaded. Golden Eagles threatening early. First pitch from Jones. Taken into center field. Look at that. And 1's going to come around. Scooped up by Latham. Latham's going 3. Picked off by Martz, and 2 will come around. That is Rossi and Walters touching home, making it 2-0 Golden Eagles. That's going to bring up number 6, Blake Sanchez, first baseman for the Golden Eagles. Still only 1 down. Breaking ball gets through the zone. A.J. Jones on a jam early. Still a double play opportunity gets him out of this one without allowing more runs to come around. You got Marcellin over there at second. Coons at first. Both taking sizable leads. Jones recognizing that and stepping off towards second as the sun starts coming back out. Newsom setting out, swinging and fouling that one off. Makes it 0-2. No 2 count, 1 down. CSI up by 2 already. Jones set and stepping off. Jones getting set once again. Sanchez waiting patiently. 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. 2 hop into the glove of Johnson. Johnson to Martz. Martz to Westmoreland in time for the double play. But the Golden Eagles get 2 hits and 2 runs to show for it. Heading to the bottom of the first. as the Cleveland Browns are about to select the first pick in the second round. We're getting going here. Bottom of the first, CSI up by 2. Up on the bump for the Golden Eagles will be number 17, Tyler Rosas. Get a couple stats on him before we go move on. 6 feet tall, 180-pound, right-handed pitcher out of Twin Falls, Idaho, so not a whole lot of traveling for him. Behind the dish will be Torres Moore. At first, Sanchez. At second, Walters. At third, to be Coons. At shorts, Boyd. In left is Rossi. In center is Marcellin. And Garvin will be in right for the Golden Eagles. Leading off will be number 32, Dylan Johnson, as per usual. Looking to get his Coyotes up on the board, already trailing by 2. First pitch on the way. Ground ball right up the middle. Getting picked off by Boyd. Throws it over to Sanchez in time for out number 1. Good play deep in the hole through the middle by Boyd. 6-3 in the books brings up number 22, Jarrell Latham. Then you got Wiggins on deck, hand in the hole. Westmoreland batting 5th, Newsom batting 6th, Kaiser batting 7th, Martz batting 8th, and the DH, Jarrett Perns, will bat 9th. First pitch of the sequence at the lefty, Latham. Ground ball right up the middle, swinging early on that one. Walters backhands it, throws it over to Sanchez. Not in time. With a good stretch is Latham getting safely on first. Maybe Walters played it a little too casually, made Sanchez reach for it, but getting on safely will be Latham as Wiggins steps into the box. Wiggins waiting patiently. Rosas getting set. And throwing. High and in. Don't be surprised to see Latham try to take off. Try to get rid of that double play opportunity. Second pitch of the sequence on the way. 1-0 count. 1 down, 1 on. Breaking ball hits on the inner half. Titans now on the clock. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Latham slides back in under the tag of Sanchez. Still 1-1 count at the dish for Wiggins. Rosas getting set, delivers, swing and a miss. Heater gets on by him. 1-2 count. And the Titans pick is in. Rosas shakes off the first sign. Checking over there at Latham at first. And delivers the 1-2. Runner goes. Outside, and Latham holds up. Fooled me. 2-2 count, 1 down. Rosas sets again. And delivers. Now Latham goes, again taken into right field. That's a deep shot in the opposite field. Still going. Jason back on it. Just diving out of the reach of Garvin. Garvin lays out for it and it lands. It does not land in his glove. Lands about a half an inch foul. Looked like an easy triple RBI, but not following the way of Wiggins is the ball for another attempt at a 2-2 count. Excellent hit opposite field. Just lands foul out of the reach of a diving Garvin out there. Cody seems to be okay. Hat back on. 2-2 once again. Latham probably going to take off for a second. Not this time. Fouled off into the net. Pick up attempt. Not in time. Keeping an eye on Latham. Possible hit and run call. 2-2 with one down and one on. Rosas getting set. And calling time is Wiggins. One swing of the bat. Cuts the lead in half. Especially with Latham's speed. 2-2. Swing and a miss. High fastball gets Blake Wiggins swinging at air for strike for out number 2. First strikeout of the day for Rosas. That'll bring up the DH, or excuse me, the cleanup man, number 19, Jordan Hand. Hand waiting in the box. Latham still over there at first. 2 down. Another pickoff attempt. Not in time. Rosas getting set for the first pitch. And delivers. Latham takes a late lead, and he's safe. Late jump from Latham, getting into second base under the tag of Walters. It looked like he's appealing for it. No luck, and now a runner in scoring position for the Coyotes, who are down by 2. Cowboys on the clock. 0-1 count, 2 down. Runner on second for the Coyotes. And Hand sees that one go outside. And the 1-1 misses out. Cowboys about to select their second round pick. Jordan Hand waiting patiently. 2-1 with 2 down and 1 on. Hits that outside corner. Money pitch for Jordan Hand. Gets through the zone.
In the 2016 NFL, the Dallas Cowboys
select 2-2 with 2 down and 1 on. Rosas getting set. Givers in the dirt. Latham about 3/5 of the way, 2/5 of the way to third, returns back to second. And now my Chargers on the clock, getting ready to take the 35th overall pick. I'm getting stoked. I don't know who it's gonna be. But man, am I pumped to see who it is. 2-2 count, 2 down. Rosas looking for the put away hand, trying to get on. Who's gonna win this battle? It's gonna be Rosas. Another high fastball. Gets a second strikeout in a row and retires aside. Coyotes leave one on as we head to the second. Chargers are about to select 35th overall. Pick is in. And here we get going. Top of the second inning. CSI up by 2. Leading off for the Golden Eagles will be number 10, Cody Garvin. Fouls one off. Cody Garvin had an excellent play out there in right field, laying out for a ball. Full leap, full dedication. Didn't come up with it, but an excellent and agile right fielder. 0-1. Misses. Makes it 1-1. That one's a little bit outside. 2-1 count. Boyd on deck. Torres Moore in the hole for the Golden Eagles. Jones shakes out the first sign. Likes the second one against the lefty. And gets another one fouled off. 2-2. Now the ground ball right side, deep in the hole on the right side, picked up by Westmoreland, tosses to Jones for out number 1. First one easily retired. 3-1 in the books, and we will see number 3, Jake Boyd, step into the box. First pitch from Jones. Newsom calling for a low. And gets it right where he wants it for strike 1. Gil Bird calling it for the Chargers. There's a shot in the deep left field. We'll never see that ball again. Saw it as soon as it came off the bat. Jake Boyd going yard. That ball never had a chance. The moment that touched the bat, it was gone, and now it's 3-0 CSI here in the top half of the second. Excellent piece of hitting by the 8th batter in the lineup. Brings up number 28, Braden Torres Moore. See how Jones reacts. Delivers a fastball right down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 count, one down. Coyotes down by 3 here in the top half of the second. Second pitch. Second strike. Check swing. Did not go. 1-2 count. Next one misses it as well. 2-2 count, one down. Next pitch. Misses outside. Jones able to jump out early. 0-2. Now falling behind, bringing the count full with one down. Jones got to hit the zone here. Ground ball left side. Picked up by Martz. Martz over across the diamond to Westmoreland for out number 2. Excellent job by Jones inducing the ground ball. Brings us back to the top of the order and number 1, Joey Rossi. Single first time up, came around for a run. He's only seen 2 pitches so far. Here comes his third from Jones. Breaking ball hits that outside corner for strike 1. My Chargers picked up the tight end, Henry Hunter from Arkansas, 6'5", 250 pounds. Excellent addition to play behind Gates. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, 2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Rossi. Jones gave up a home run, makes it 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Coyotes here in the bottom half of the second with his team down by 3 will be number 17, Brody Westmoreland. Talarosa still up on the bump, dealing well. He has some run support in this 7-inning contest. But Westmoreland can change that with one swing of the bat. Newsom is on deck. Kaiser in the hole. First pitch of the bottom of the second on the way. In the dirt. As the shadow from the lights now on the hill joining Rosas. 1-0 count on the way. That one's fouled off. Brings the count 1-1. 1-1 gets fouled off into the net. Rosas doing a good job of jumping out early in front of his batters. He already has 2 strikeouts to his name. Rosas getting set. Torres Moore setting out. Gets it above the zone instead. 2-2. Two count. Swing and a miss. High fastball from Rosas. Burns on by Westmoreland for his 3rd strikeout in a row. All swinging. That brings up number 3, Drew Newsom. Someone's got to break through the big wall that Rosas is putting up. He's only given up 1 hit. Now it's to Latham, second batter of the game. Here we are now with the 6th batter stepping into the box after 3 go down via the strikes. First pitch on the way. Misses in. Rosas getting set. His 1-0 pitch. Misses inside. Gentle breeze starting to pick up as indicated by the U.S. flag in left center. There's a deep shot in the left field. Towering shot. It has got the height. Does it got the distance? And it does! Getting over the fence for a solo shot by Drew Newsom. Gets the high five from Garitano as he rounds third and touching home, making it 3-1, still in favor of CSI. Already 2 solo home runs, both teams from number 3. Number 3 on their team, Jake Boyd gets a solo home run. Number 3 on our team, Drew Newsom gets a solo home run, both in the 2nd inning. Now scored 3-1, still in favor of CSI. As Jesse Kaiser steps into the box. Lefty against the righty of Rosas. First pitch. Right down the middle. Second pitch, first ball.
What it is. Yeah, they weren't supposed to be out there.
1-1 count with 1 down. Third pitch of the sequence. Misses out. And the 2-1 on the way. Ground ball right side, hard one over to Walters. Walters to Sanchez in time for out number 2. That'll bring out number 2, Jay Martz. Shortstop, first time at the dish. DH Jarrett Perns on deck. 3-1 CSI. Rosas getting set. Delivers the first pitch outside.
Well, the gun's working. Camera working? Camera's working, right? Camera's working. Gun's working.
1-0 pitch. Fouled right side. It is playable. Getting under it will be Sanchez. And he catches it. We know that from the cheer of the crowd. Umpire finally gives the call. That is the third out, and we'll head to the third. CSI leading by 2. Cole Walters returning to the dish. Got on via the error first time he was up. Second time here against Jones as we start the top of the third. First pitch. Ground ball right side, slow roller as it dives in the grass to Johnson. Over to Westmoreland for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 down. Exactly what Jones would like to see. It's going to bring up the DH, number 18, Mason Hayes. Former Coyote, back here in Henderson, Nevada. Flew out to left first time he was up. Second attempt here. First pitch. Thought about it. Strike called against him. Second pitch misses outside. Third pitch. Second strike. One, two. Let's see if Jones tries to burn him with the heat on the inside. He does try, but this is a little high and in. 89 mile an hour heater just gets away from him. Breaks the count to 2-2 with 1 down. Shakes off the first sign, and Hayes calls time. That one misses outside, bringing the count full. Full count, 1 down. Jones has to dial it in here. And he gets him. Mason Hayes throws the back. He's going to pick it up as he heads to the dugout. Now with 2 down. Second K thrown by Jones this afternoon. First one looking. It's going to bring up number 14, Quentin Marcellin. Center fielder Ward in the dome the last time he was up. And the first pitch he sees get to the glove. Miss a little low.
They tied into their work trailer at the building stuff. So I wonder if they did reconnect.
1-0. 2-0.
Because they tied into their office. That cable's new. So I'm wondering if they did get all the wires back.
That one's fouled off left side, bringing the count 2-1 with 2 down. Jones dialed in, 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses a little low. Jackson Coons on deck. 3-1. 3-2. Jones battling back, bringing the count full.
Yeah, so either, let me look at this one.
Full count pitch.
On the bottom,
Taken into left center field, chasing under it will be Latham and catching it for out number 3. So Jones here in the top half of the third goes 3 up, 3 down. His team still trailing 3-1 against CSI. Bottom half of the third about to get underway, and leading off will be number 15, Jarrett Perns, the DH. First attempt at Rosas, as we're finally going to go through the order. Rosas doing an excellent job so far, only giving up a couple hits and 1 run. First pitch on the way. A little low. And the 1-0 outside. Two-0 count for Rosas. Perns waiting patiently for a pitch he can swing at. Torres Moore setting way inside, taking that one deep into right center field. Still chasing back on it is Garvin, back falling down and getting up in time and catching it for out number 1. Towering shot about 350 feet into right field. Gives Garvin a little bit of trouble. He catches it nonetheless as we head back to the top of the order. And number 32, Dylan Johnson, stepping into the box. Grounded out 6-3 his first time up. Second attempt about to get underway with his team trailing by 2. Latham on deck, Wiggins in the hole. And Rosas delivering the first pitch. High. One-0 count. Taken over, yes, over the glove of Walters. Second baseman jumped up, leaped for it. Couldn't come down with it. And there is a single, 1-out single from Dylan Johnson. Now tying the hits that CSI has. Each team with 3 hits. CSI obviously with 2 more runs. Brings up Jarrell Latham. One swing of the bat ties his game. 1 down, 1 on for the Coyotes here in the bottom half of the third. Rosas getting set and delivers. Hits the zone for strike 1. Latham waiting patiently. Rosas 0-1. There's a shot. Oh, into the glove. He caught that. Wow. Coons over there at third. Caught it right before it hit the dirt. Gets Johnson already halfway to second. Doubles him up, and that'll do it. 3 down here in the bottom half of the third. 3-1 as it heads to the fourth. As we head into the fourth inning, I want to welcome my good buddy, James Fernandez. What's up, buddy?
Hey, thanks for having me, Dev. Glad to be on the broadcast here. A little late, better late than never.
Knocking out those stats, as you always do.
Appreciate that. Had to get some things in order. We have a little scoreboard malfunction, so we had to move some pieces around, but we're back in the game. Let's hope AJ can have a clean inning here and get his Coyotes back out on the offensive.
First batter he will face will be Jackson Coons, who had that double play to end the third. Sees the first strike here go against him.
Yeah, CSI came out swinging early. Got the best of AJ in the first 2 innings. Hopefully he settled in here.
Coons had the the 2 RBI single that put them up 2-0 in the first. Now with the 1-1 count and nobody down here in the fourth. Almost halfway through this game. There's a towering shot in the center field. Latham still chasing back on it. Waiting for it and catching it for out number 1.
Ball's definitely carrying today here at Moore Stadium. We've seen Drew Newsom get under one and put one over the left field wall. Seen a couple fly balls get all the way to the warning track, and they were just hit fair, not well. So we might have a little fun afternoon here. Some home run derby would turn out to be a great day here in Henderson, Nevada.
Blake Sanchez stepping into the box for his second attempt. First pitch you'll see here, there's a curveball that just hung up there and taken for a ride into left field, all the way into the glove of Kaiser, and a 1-out single for Blake Sanchez.
I think we were spoiled the last couple starts by A.J. Jones, especially 2 weeks ago, his last home start against USU Eastern. He was absolutely dynamic. Those breaking pitches were everywhere. They were for strikes. He had the hitters off balance. CSI seems to have his number. His breaking pitches are falling a little bit flat here, Dev, and CSI's not missing them.
Cody Garvin at the dish, grounded out 1-3, or 3-1, I should say. His first attempt, so a nice ground ball from Jones here would be welcomed.
Absolutely here.
Misses a little low on that one. 1-0 count, 1 down, 1 on for the Golden Eagles here in the fourth.
Coyotes well within striking distance here, just down a pair of runs. Definitely the kind of offense that can get it done, but you don't want to push the envelope in a 7-inning game. Things happen quick.
Runner goes. There's a shot right up the middle. Knocked down by March. Not going to get the play at second, but does throw over to Westmoreland for out number 2.
Excellent job by Jay March to stay down on that ball, not let him play him. Gets it in the glove there, unable to turn the double play, but a slick little fielding move up there by the former Liberty High School standout.
That will bring up number 3, Jake Boyd. Solo shot, his first attempt up. Another opportunity for something the same here.
Yeah, you made a great call on that ball there. That thing was a souvenir right as soon as it left the
There's
bat.
another shot and a towering shot. This one's doesn't have the distance on it, but Kaiser camping out under it and catching it for out number 3. So Boyd, dangerous bat, threatening early and often. He's only seen 2 pitches. One's over the fence, one's in front of the fence. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, CSI leading 3-1. Blake Wiggins will lead us off here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. CSN still trailing by 2.
Wiggins a strikeout victim his first plate appearance, hoping for a little better result second time around. Blake hitting .310 on the season with a team-high 47 RBIs and 8 long balls.
Yeah, Rosas looking dialed in here. The next 3 batters he will face, he retired them all via the strikeout.
Yeah, absolutely. Rosas has been hot here out of the box, pitching for CSI in this 7-inning game. Very quick first game of the doubleheader here. It'd be nice to see Wiggins put a charge into one, start a rally here for his Coyotes.
Everybody's looking out in the left field for something.
Yeah, I don't know what they see out there. You're right. Everybody's kind of looking over.
I'm not sure even the umpire looking out there. Maybe gates open. Something. Well, Gio Battistoni on his high horse, running it down on the left side. I think a gate might have gotten open. And, yeah, that's exactly what it is. The gate all the way deep left field in foul territory opened up, and looks like they might be locking it.
Well, Gio Battistoni didn't get that Unsung Hero Award Tuesday night at the athletic banquets for nothing. Talk about an unsung move. He's selfless, sprinting out to the gate there to try to close things up. And while we talk about that, Devin and I had the privilege of attending the athletics banquet, the 2016 edition here. Devin emceeing it. Dev, you did a fantastic job, by the way.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
It was a great experience, wasn't it? I mean, so nice to see the turnout, staff, faculty, players, coaches, and just some of the speeches were so heartfelt and warm, and it was just a great vibe. It was nice to see the construction plans for the new softball field that's going to be coming up
directly
next
behind
year.
us. It's going to be awesome.
It's just this program is growing exponentially, by leaps and bounds, and it's just nice to see the commitment that the entire school has to athletics here as a whole, and it's just going to be amazing to see what this program does in the next few years here.
Excellent way to focus and appreciate the past while as we get ready for the future.
Yes, absolutely.
Gio Battistoni heads back to the dugout. Coach Garitano takes his spot over there at third, and we can finally get the bottom of the fourth underway.
There we go. Let's see what Blake can do here second time around.
Rosas getting set and delivers. Right through the zone. 87-mile-an-hour heater for strike 1.
Nice job there. Wiggins was very patient in his first plate appearance. Went full here before striking out on a 3-2 pitch from Rosas here. See if Blake has his number. See, maybe he's figured out a couple things from the CSI pitcher.
That one gets fouled off, hits the mask of Torres Moore before it heads to the backstop.
Coyotes coming off a rough 1-2 road trip at Salt Lake. That place just turns out to be a house of horrors for this team. Just anything crazy that can happen will happen up there for us. And I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, the fourth game of the series was called due to rain in the second inning, so we're only able to play 3 up in Salt Lake last weekend.
0-2. Foul territory is without one to land unless Sanchez, the first baseman, gets under it, and he does.
That is great job there by Sanchez to stick with that ball. Tough sun, tough sky, almost at the ledge in foul territory, but retires Blake Wiggins here for the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Jordan Hand.
Second one he's had to chase down in foul territory.
Yeah, second nice play he's made over there. Hand steps into the box here, batting .354 on the season. 41 RBIs, 6 long balls, 52 hits. 52 of those 52 hits, 22 for extra bases. So Jordan Hand definitely looking to put a charge into one here. If he could find the gap, he could find himself on second for Brody Westmoreland.
Rosas still dialed in here. He's only given up 3 hits, 1 run. First pitch here. Ground ball left side. Under the glove of Coons. Played a little too casually. Might have tried to olay it. Ends up allowing Westmoreland or Hand over the first.
That was a very casual attempt there at that ball. I think it's going to give it a single. It was a hard hit ball for sure by Jordan Hand. But, yeah, you'd like to see a little better attempt by your third baseman getting down on that ball. And at least if he can't glove it initially, keep it on the infield. That just the effort just didn't seem like it was there.
Well, now it gives Westmoreland an opportunity to put an RBI to his name.
Brody Westmoreland, of course, CSN Male Rookie of the Year here.
First pitch. Check swing. Ooh, almost hit Newson over there in the on-deck circle.
And then for good measure, he brought home the Scholar Athlete of the Year award as well. So Brody Westmoreland, a dual winner here. Of course, Coach Garitano very proud of his first baseman, sporting a 4.0 GPA since he stepped on campus here at CSN. The definition of a student athlete, Brody Westmoreland.
Higher GPA than me, that's for sure.
Oh, my goodness.
0-1 on the way.
I only dreamed of having a 4 in front of my GPA total.
I'm sure my parents do as well. There's a bunt, lays it down. Hand will get over to second in time, and Westmoreland almost beats it out, but it gets thrown out at first.
Nice job there by Brody. Good job also by the pitcher. Good job reacting there, getting the ball and firing it over to first in time. And it's going to bring up the man with the only RBI for the Coyotes this afternoon, and that's Drew Newsom. He put a shot over the left field wall to get the only run on the board for CSN. Let's see if he has something in store here a second time around.
I'm sure Rosa's thinking the same thing.
Drew now batting .386 with 6 home runs and 37 RBIs on the year. See if he can put a charge into one. Timeout at the plate.
Yeah, Newsom's going to take his time. Not going to wait for the pitcher.
And while we have timeout here, unfortunately, we got some news that the Athletics barbecue, the Welcome Back barbecue, will be canceled tomorrow due to the potential inclement weather that we're almost certain to see. So, sorry to say that.
First pitch, right down the middle for strike one.
And on that note, not even the weather can dampen the spirits. So tomorrow for sophomore days, it's going to be a very nice ceremony out here pregame. First pitch, theoretically at noon, weather permitting, of course, but we're going to have a nice little ceremony to honor the sophomores on this team playing their last regular season home game at Moore Stadium. So it should be a great day.
0-1 on the way. Goes outside. Torres Moore behind the dish, not allowing anything get by him as of yet. 1-1 count, 2 down and 1 on. Coyotes trying to claw back into this one. One swing of the bat of Newsom can tie it up.
It just takes a spark to start a fire, Dev.
Quite so. That one goes outside. Check swing. Did not go. Ball 2.
And Drew's the perfect guy to do that. Like I said, he has such good plate discipline. His eye is amazing here. He'll work a walk. He'll do whatever he needs to do to help his team here. And if he can put one in the outfield, has a good opportunity to score the runner from second base. It'll be Jordan Hand standing on second.
2-1 pitch. Runner goes.
There goes Hand.
Now gets outside. Going to throw it over down to third. Didn't even lay down. Didn't even slide into it. Just stood up. Got tagged out. And Hand goes down. And, well, that'll do it. We'll see Newsom in the 5th. But as we end the 4th, CSN still trails by 2. The catcher stepping into the box for his second attempt against Jones. Braden Torres Moore grounded out 6-3 his first time up. Second attempt here in the 5th. First pitch. Ground ball right side. That one is fair. Gets down the line. Westmoreland not able to handle it. Torres Moore rounds first and gets over to second. our leadoff single or leadoff double for Torres Moore.
Leadoff double there for CSI, putting the pressure, continually keeping the pressure on CSN. It feels like they've had base runners on in every inning, cashing in 2 of the first 3, and A.J. Jones once again having to fight an uphill battle here as he's got a leadoff runner on second here for the top of the order, Joey Rossi. Joey Rossi 1 for 2 with a single and a K. See what he has in store second time around here. Third time around, excuse me.
CSI getting loud in their dugout. Rossi showing down the bunt. Jones tosses it gently over to Johnson, who covers second.
Nice job there by Rossi. Make sure he gets the bunt down first and foremost. Put in a good enough place for his runner to advance to third with less than 2 outs. Sacrifice there for Rossi. 1-3, and that's going to bring up Cole Walters.
Torres Moore now on third, 90 feet away from making a 3-run advantage for the Golden Eagles.
Cole Walters 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to the second baseman.
Infield playing up on the grass, trying to eliminate the play at home. And breaking ball gets through the zone. Ben Cutting is throwing around in the Coyote bullpen in case Jones gets in a little bit of trouble.
I was talking to Coach Garitano this week about Ben Cutting and his outing in Salt Lake. He came in relief of Gabe Gonzalez. If you remember, Gabe Gonzalez was only able to go 2 innings. Ben Cutting threw 5 fantastic innings of relief. Coach Garitano had nothing but praise for the lefty. I asked him if he was developing into the next Kyle Brown. Devin, you remember last year?
Yes.
Lefty specialist now at Long Beach State. He said Ben Cutting is absolutely dynamic out of the pen, and he's going to get more opportunities, especially against lefties from here on out.
Swing and a miss on that one from Walters for strike 2. And there is Mason Hayes, the lefty, on deck.
Mason Hayes, of course, former CSN Coyote. He was here with us last year. Would love nothing more than to get a chance to an RBI opportunity in this game. Stick it to his old team a little bit.
Heater misses on the outside. We'll see if Hayes will face Cutting. Cutting still throwing around, getting nice and loose. Hopefully Jones can collect the second out here.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see AJ get out of this inning.
Popped up in foul territory.
Without giving up another run. It'd be great. Like I said, these 7-inning games, they sneak up on you. You think you have a lot of time. Before you know it, you're in the 4th or 5th inning. You're literally down to 7, 9 outs or whatever it is by the time you have to mount a comeback here. Sometimes it's just not in the cards.
Coyotes only down by 2 at the moment. Jones shakes off the first sign. Throws the second. Throws it away.
Nice job by Drew to get out of the crouch and get down on that ball. It easily could have bounced and gotten past CSN catcher, but Drew does such a fantastic job back there, potentially saving a run on that pitch.
2-2 with 1 down. Down, misses outside, bringing the count full.
It's like AJ trying to hit that outside corner there. To no avail so far on the last 2 pitches.
At least the second time he goes out 0-2 and then brings the count full off of 3 straight pitches.
Yeah. Big pitch here.
Waited on that one, did Walters, and ended up getting just a piece of it to stay alive at the dish. Count remains full. Jones getting set. Newson will set out. Tried the breaking ball and it ends up missing inside and sending Walters all the way to first.
That's frustrating. You start the batter off 0-2. You feel like you're in control of the at-bat for if you're A.J. Jones, and then to all of a sudden walk him after being ahead 0-2, that's just got to do a little bit to you mentally. AJ fighting himself a little bit. Definitely not as sharp as we've seen him in his last 2 starts, and basically we've been accustomed to seeing him all season. So,
well, he has a double play opportunity as Mason Hayes steps up into the box, and here comes Coach Garitano. I don't think Jones will be able to see Hayes again.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he's going to bring in the lefty Cutting. AJ not happy, but he said AJ has been a rock in the rotation for us this year. He still has only allowed 3 runs in this start. 9-1. He's on the hook at the moment for the loss, but hopefully his teammates can pick him up here. And we'll have a timeout here as Ben Cutting comes in to relieve A.J. Jones here. On the
Well, it was Mason Hayes until they pulled him. And now going to face Ben Cutting will be number 15, Cody Barksdale.
Mason Hayes' day is done. Cody Barksdale looking to play hero for his Golden Eagles as he has the fourth run of the game for the CSI team just 90 feet away.
Cutting delivers. Tries the breaking ball in the inner half, but misses. 1-0 count. 1 down, 2 on for CSI here in the top half of the fifth.
Cutting 3-1 here. 4.44 ERA, 26.1 innings of work for the Coyotes.
Cutting delivers the second pitch, taken into left field. Kaiser is camping out under it.
Should be deep enough to score.
Catches it, and tag and go. He's going to try to play it home. No, cut off instead. Sliding in is...
It's good situational baseball by CSI there. Way to score the run without a hit. You know,
yeah, exactly.
That's exactly. I was going to say that's exactly the way you need to play baseball here, especially as we get towards the postseason, as the competition gets stiffer, as the pitching gets better. These runs are precious here, and anytime you can manufacture a run without getting a base hit, I mean that's good baseball, smart baseball, and that's the way to win.
Stepping into the box for his third attempt at the dish will be number 14, Quentin Marcellin. Now with 2 down and 1 on. Marcellin wore 1 the first time he was up. Flew out to center. Play at second. Not in time.
Tough pitch to throw on for Drew Newsom there. Did what he could to get it over there. Fortunately, the ball gets to DJ late. Stolen base is in the books there. CSI now has another runner in scoring position. Like I said, Devin, the one constant that we've seen in this game is offensively they've kept the pressure on CSN all game long. Just kind of smothering them, doing what...
Literally from the first batter.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on that one. Looks like, might have hit Marcellin in the foot.
Instep of the foot or top of the foot. Ouch.
Yeah, he's wincing in pain. That was a tough one.
Yeah, it never feels good.
Hasn't even picked up the bat yet. Just walked right by it. I don't know. We'll see how he's doing. He's shaking it off. He's trying to, at least.
Yeah.
Quentin Marcellin, 6'4", 180-pound outfielder out of Layton, Utah. Might be taking off the gloves. Might be heading back to the dugout.
Yeah,
I don't think he can do it. That one must have hit really hard. He's at the dugout now. He's not back into it. Just jogging back out. All right, well, a couple words from his coach, and he's going to grab the bat and get ready for the 1-1 count.
Yeah, tough young man getting back out there after fouling a ball off your foot. It's got to feel terrible. Let's hope it doesn't become a magnet for foul balls here. You know how that goes. Sometimes you get a little stinger, and, of course, the next ball is going to find you right in that same area. So,
check swing, went around according to the home plate umpire. And that'll do it. That was strike 3. So we were a pitch behind, but Ben Cutting was not. Third out is recorded as CSN now trails by 3, heading to the bottom of the 5th. Drew Newson will step up into the box and lead us off here in the bottom half of the 5th. His team trailing by 3. One swing of the bat could make it 2.
Drew will be followed by Jesse Kaiser and Jay Martz. And, of course, Drew, the only Coyote to dent the scoreboard today with a solo home run. Let's hope for more here from...
There's a ground ball, right side, slow roller. Someone's going to try to beat it out, and he does not. Pick up by Sanchez to Rosas, who covers first for out number 1.
Nice play by Sanchez to stick with that ball there. It was a slow grounder. Drew hustling out of the box the whole way. Unfortunately not able to get there. It's going to bring up Jesse Kaiser. Kaiser grounded out to second base in his first at-bat. Let's see if the Coyote left fielder can get on base here and get a rally started for his team. Only 8 precious outs left for CSN here in game 1 of 2 this afternoon. Late afternoon. Got a late start here, but weather's held up here. It's been a very nice day. Unfortunately, we're looking at 60% chance of rain now tomorrow, so hope to get a game or 2 in. Be a shame. Be a shame if Sophomore Appreciation Day was rained out. You know, like I said, a tribute day, a special day for all the young men leaving the Coyotes for greener pastures. And, you know, if we didn't get to have a tribute and honor them, that'd be a shame.
1-0 count against Kaiser. Goes a little low. Makes it 2-0.
Jesse Kaiser working the at-bat as he always does here. Kaiser, a very, very astute eye at the plate.
How many walks does he have?
Jesse, how many walks does Jesse have? Jesse has 28 base on balls, and of course,
sounds about
that's
right.
Second on the team only to Blake Wiggins, who's leading everybody, lapping everybody with 37.
Well, 3-0. He's a pitch away from making it 29.
Yep, and you know Blake, of course, has started all 46 games. Kaiser's only started 25, played in 31. So, like I said, Kaiser one of the best eyes on the team for sure.
Pretty much guaranteed a walk per game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there you go.
As we say it.
4 in a row, puts him on first.
Well, he was, you know, as a freshman to finish 1 walk shy of the single-season record for the college says something here. Because a lot of times high school players come up in their first year of college and they just swing at a lot of bad balls. They have a lot of undisciplined at-bats at the plate. And Jesse Kaiser was kind of just the opposite here. He really fell in well with this team.
Jay Martz at the dish. Kaiser over there at first, hanging out with Sanchez. Rosa still up on the bump.
Jay Martz was a victim of a great play made by the CSI first baseman in foul territory right at the wall there. He was able to glove it, retire him first time around. Let's see if redshirt freshman out of Liberty High School, teammate of Jesse Kaiser here. So these guys have been playing together for a lot of years, Dev.
Another opportunity to work together here.
Of course,
there's a shot in the left center field, exactly what you needed. Getting under it, no, hits the ground, and then falls into the glove of Rossi, who laid out for it, kind of clamped down on it with the grass.
A for effort for Joey Rossi. I mean, he really sold out to try to catch that ball. I mean, it was a well-hit ball by Jay Martz, and 2 more steps, and Rossi might have had a really, really good beat on it. He might have been able to make that catch, but going to give a single to Jay Martz. It's going to move Jesse Kaiser into scoring position at second base, and we're back to the top of the order we're at the 9-hole hitter with Jared Perns.
Although we might see the last of Rosas. I mean, he's been dialed in. He's only given up 1 run off of 4 hits. No errors behind him. Sure, I saw somebody tossing around in the bullpen, but...
Yes, you hate to see, if you're Rosas, you hate to leave this game. I mean, you feel like you're still in control for the most part. And, you know, you haven't even given up a second run here. It'd be a shame if CSI was to pull him. But
I think they just might be talking to him at the moment. We'll see. Still unsure at the moment.
But selfishly for us, as well as he's been pitching, I'd love to see CSI's bullpen
take him out of there now.
So, yeah,
it's over. The wheels are off. Just take him out.
I'm rooting for Rosas to come out as well. But
he's getting a pat on the shoulder. Play will resume, and Rosas still up on the bump. King of the hill at the moment.
Definitely is. Just a word of encouragement from his skipper here as he trots back in the CSI dugout, and so far so good for Rosas. Like I said, despite having runners on first and second, he's only given up 1 run here in 4 1/3 innings of work, so definitely doing the job here for his Golden Eagles.
1 down, 2 on. First pitch taken into the deep left field. That one's going pretty far back. And we'll never see that one again. One pitch, all it takes for Jarrett Perns to tie this game up, and I'm sure the CSI skipper not too pleased with leaving him out there. That's exactly what he does, and then Rosas gets taken for a 3-run shot from Jarrett Perns.
3-run bomb there by Jarrett Perns. He got all of that ball, and these balls are carrying, Devin. Like I said, it could be a fun and the rest of this game and into the second game here as the wind is blowing out. And you know what happened when our Coyotes hosted the slug out here with Okanagan College and Prairie View Academy. I mean, the balls were flying out of here like it was batting practice, and Jarrett Perns put a fantastic swing on one, and Jarrett with his third long ball of the year. 20 RBIs, 20, 21, and 22 on the season. Great job there by Jarrett Perns.
And now at the dish, swinging away, is Dylan Johnson. His team now tied up 4 apiece here in the bottom half of the 5th. So one little spark, couple things started going the way. Rosas walks Kaiser, then gives up a single to Martz, and then boom, 3-run shot from Perns ties this game up here in the bottom half of the 5th.
Yeah, we said it, Dev. You know, all it takes is a spark to start a fire. The Coyotes came out a little lethargic to start this game, I think. Offensively, now they're dialed in, taking their kind of at-bats, and here they go trying to snatch victory from potentially the jaws of defeat.
1-1. 2-1. Johnson, good eye at the dish. Still only one down, and Latham on deck.
Yeah, let's keep it going here. Keep the good vibes going. DJ here hopefully having a productive at bat, getting on base, and he can be the go-ahead run here for the Coyotes in the bottom of this 5th inning.
There's a shot going to go into our hands.
Athletic Director Dexter Irvin
trying to lay out for it.
Just out of his reach here. He's got cell phone in one ear, but he's still game to try to make a foul ball catch. You got to love that from your athletic director.
2-2. Rosas trying to get back into this one. Bullpen activity for the Golden Eagles. There's a shot right up the middle.
It is. Back up the box by DJ. Great piece of hitting. Single, first hit of the day for DJ. Single back up the box into center field. And let's see what Jarrell Latham can do for us here. 1 on, 1 out, and a brand new ball game. Tied up at 4 apiece.
Golden Eagle bullpen pitcher hiding behind the palm trees. Can't see who it is at the moment. Not getting the call yet either.
Jarrell 1 for 2 here with a single and a foul to the third baseman here in second at bat. Let's see what he can do here with DJ getting a nice lead from first.
Sliding back in under the tag. Rosas working with Sanchez over there at first. Latham waiting patiently at the dish.
Latham a stolen base as well here today. Swipe second. Jarrell very fast. Got to be the team leader, and he is by far. It's his 25th bag of the year that he's stolen. 25 and 27 attempts. Jarrell, very slick base runner out there.
Johnson thought about sliding, ended up just running back over. Yeah, might have slipped on the way down to sliding and just stood up the whole time.
Yeah, you know, this dirt was an inch underwater here earlier this morning, so good job here by the grounds crew to take care of everything and get this field playable again after some heavy rain in Henderson, Nevada last night throughout the early hours of this morning.
Johnson sliding back in once again, not allowing Johnson to have a decent lead over there, and Latham still waiting patiently. And actually, it's a smart move from CSI to get the bullpen ready before Rosas had to commit. And that'll do it for Tyler Rosas, giving up 5 runs, 4 runs off of 5 hits.
Tough deal for Rosas here. He seemed in control here with a 3-run lead. A pitch later, game is tied. He's on the hook for a no decision. So, I mean, it's not like he's on the hook for a loss. But that runner at first, Dylan Johnson, is his responsibility. So, technically, if DJ comes home and wins, he could still be now on the hook for a loss. And that's got to be tough to deal with after Rosas was apparently cruising through the first 4 innings of play. And we have a pitching change for CSI, and we'll take a quick break, and we'll see you soon.
Well, each starting pitcher for both teams has gone 4 1/3. 4 runs for both sides as well. And now up on the bump for the Golden Eagles will be number 27, Alec West-Guillen. Lefty against the lefty at the dish. Latham still waiting patiently for his first pitch of this inning, as Johnson once again has to retreat back to first. West-Guillen with a high pulled up socks might deliver the first pitch here. And he finally does. Oh, throwing bunt. Pulled it back and ends up going over his head, over the glove of Torres Moore. And just like that, Johnson over to second.
Couldn't ask for any better scenario here. Johnson getting into second here on a very wild pitch. And now I wouldn't be surprised to see Jarrell lay a bunt down because he's always a candidate to beat it out. But you're right. Now he gets to swing away with a runner in scoring position and still only one away in the inning. So let's see how.
We'll see. I mean, Coons over there at third playing pretty deep.
Yeah, I think Jarrell gets it down fair over the left side here. He can beat that out for sure.
1-0 on the way. Swinging. 1-1 as that one hits the backstop.
Jarrell taking a hack here, and why not? Like I said, fortune has favored the Coyotes here in this bottom half of the fifth inning, so not surprised at all to see Coach Garitano let his two-hitter swing away here, especially with DJ already in scoring position, courtesy of that wild pitch.
Wiggins on deck as well, only one down. And the 1-1 from West-Guillen.
Oh.
Nah, he's going to stay back there. Latham tried to maybe stick out the elbow a little easy.
Yeah, he might have.
He might have. We'll put it this way: he didn't pull it back.
He didn't try too hard to get out of the way of that pitch. We'll leave it there.
Hit him in the elbow, and 1-1 count remains.
Sure, I'm sure that is something, honestly, that his coach will appreciate, though. Coach Garitano talking to these guys about getting a little bit tougher, doing what they need to for their team to keep the line moving and get on base, and Jarrell Latham just being a good soldier there for his coach. So
he's got an elbow guard for a reason.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't have stung too bad.
A high heater gets him swinging at that one, makes it 2-2.
Gotta like the idea of Jarrell trying to get on base any way he can. So tip of the cap to Coyote center fielder here, and here we are, 2-2 count, bottom of the fifth inning. Game tied at 4, wind blowing out.
Got to play protect here. West-Guillen settling in, delivers to Torres Moore. Swing and a miss. Latham goes down.
And that's going to bring up the man you want to see here for the Coyotes. If you have an RBI situation, what you do, and that would be the team leader, Blake Wiggins here. Blake putting up some impressive numbers here on the season. 310 batting average, team high 47 ribs, 8 home runs. Slugging .572. Be a beautiful time to see an extra base hit here, but even if he can put something in the outfield, it's going to probably more than likely score Dylan Johnson from second.
Johnson waiting patiently over there at second. Okay. Wiggins at the dish.
Lefty-righty matchup here.
There's a towering shot in the center field. Chasing back on it is Marcellin. About 380 feet. Catches it for out number 3. So the Coyotes do get 3 more runs off a 3-run shot from Jared Perns. Then end up leaving 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th. Game tied up at 4. Leading off for the Golden Eagles here in the bottom or the top half of the sixth will be number 24, Jackson Coons. Third time up, got an RBI single first time he was up, then flew out to center second time. Here is his third attempt, but first time against Ben Cutting. Cutting goes high and in on him. They did tag him.
Raise the jersey here, some lefty on lefty crime here, as Coons is plucked by Ben Cutting. I wouldn't say plucked, more so just grazed by a pitch, but it all counts the same as Coons trots up to first base. Leadoff runner on for CSI once again. It's been a recipe for disaster for the Coyotes. Let's hope Cutting can get through this here. Sanchez now stepping into the plate, and he'll be followed by Garvin.
Blake Sanchez 0 for 1 on the day with a single and a ground out into a double play. His first time up. I'm sure Cutting would like to see the same thing here. Martz and Johnson, center infielders, waiting for the double play. There's a shot in the left field instead. One hop in front of Kaiser. And 2 on for the Golden Eagles.
Kaiser trying to deke the runner. They're like he was going to catch that ball. Instead, it would be nice to see him sprint up and maybe try to make a sliding attempt at that ball. Honestly, I mean, it wasn't that far out of his reach that he couldn't have at least, sold out to a point. Kind of come up. We see that in baseball, Deb, where you see a outfielder slide to 2 knees, try to maybe get a running opportunity at a ball and glove it before it hits the ground. So not a good start for Ben Cutting here as the first 2 Golden Eagles reach here in the top half of the 6th inning.
2 pitches, puts 2 on. And now we'll see what Cody Garvin has in store, lefty versus lefty. One could assume Cutting should come away with this one.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Garvin maybe try to lay a bunt down, too.
True.
That's definitely in the mix here, so be wary of that if you're corner infielders Blake Wiggins and Brody Westmoreland here. A bunt is definitely a high probability, I believe, in this situation. Go-ahead runner on second base for CSI.
They're showing it. Does not commit to the ball.
Let's see here. Like I said, the corner infielders got to be on their toes. You got a lefty here. You never know which way, if he's going to try to go up the left third base line here or if he's going to try to pull it back toward the first base line. We have timeout. Here's Drew Newsom, and now the entire infield trots out with pitching coach Brian Gitch here to have a couple words with Ben Cutting.
Score tied up at 4 here in the top half of the 6th inning. Nobody down, 2-1. Golden Eagles looking to threaten and retake the lead. As the mound is full of Coyotes at the moment.
Well, you got to give CSI a little bit of credit, too. They could have been shell-shocked. They could have come out in this inning taking some poor at-bats. They just saw a 3-run lead evaporate right in front of their eyes. But here they are back on the attack, grinding out at-bats here and trying to work to regain the lead that they lost the bottom half of last inning. So nice job by CSI. Like I said, they're playing some very, very heads-up baseball here so far in the first of 4 games. Keep your fingers crossed when we say 4 games. Like I said, we're expecting some.
At least we'll get 2 out of it, that's for sure.
Weather. Definitely going to get 2 here tonight. And like I said, it'd be nice to see the Coyotes get 2. 2 W's and get them back in the win column here after a subpar 1-2 road trip to Taylorsville, Utah last weekend.
Play resumes. Settling in, throwing the bunt. Does lay it down. Cutting's going to maybe play the third. He got him at third.
Nice job by Ben Cutting. Only a lefty's going to make that play. Ben comes off the mound perfectly here, grabs it, throws over to Blake Wiggins, and what a nice job there to retire the lead runner. Like I said, I don't think a righty's able to come off the mound as quickly and make that play. Ben Cutting, though, give him some credit, some cat-like reflexes to get to that bunt, fire over to Wiggins to retire the lead runner.
One down, double play opportunity presents itself once again as Jake Boyd steps into the box.
That's that PFP paying off, Dev.
Like to see it here. Boyd had a solo shot his first time up. Sees a breaking ball just miss.
Oh, talk about just missing. Where did that miss? That was a great pitch there by Ben Cutting. Looked like a strike all day long.
1-0 count, 1 down, 2 on. Golden Eagle still threatening.
Got the Coyote right in front of us here, looking to hang out and have some fun with some fans.
Coyote, there's a cameo on the screen as he heads down, looking to get the crowd into it.
I believe, unless I'm going crazy here, I thought I saw 2 Coyotes here. I saw a black Coyote and, of course, our normal Coyote. So it's
I don't know where the other one went.
He was
Coyote's heading back to the den.
Right, he was around.
And a balk is called and Cutting on the hill. Allows the runners to advance.
Ouch. And that's exact. Oh, I don't. Tough break there for the Coyotes here, as Ben Cutting must have just lost his footing a little bit there. I'm not sure exactly how that ball came about, but whatever.
Tough play. Obviously, one extra twitch now allows the runners on second and third infield. Going to play up on the grass. Double play opportunity just got a lot harder.
Yeah, and it kind of undoes all that good work by that play by Cutting and the lead runner being retired there. It almost undoes that and just kind of makes that bunt successful in a way, because think about it. The runners are now at second and third, which they wanted to be with less than 2 outs. So it's exactly what you would get if the sack bunt was successful. So
breaking ball over to the right side, going to try to play at home. Not able to handle it is Johnson. Crashes in on it a little too hard. One run will come around, and the corners will be loaded.
And I wasn't in Utah last weekend, but that seems eerily reminiscent of the description I heard on the game-winning run that Salt Lake got in the wild 3-2 extra inning win. The way it was told to me was it seemed like it was a routine ball hit to second base. DJ just unable to come up with it. Very tough play there for him to handle. Like you said, if he would have handled it cleanly, I think he was coming home the entire win. I think he would have had a play on the Golden Eagle base runner coming from third. But
well, double play opportunity presents itself once again. Now with the CSN trailing, almost got him at first. Excellent play. Throw by Cutting. But yes, CSN now down by 1. Golden Eagles continue to threaten, only 1 down and runners on the corners.
Yep, CSI retakes the lead here. Of course, they have never trailed in this game, only been tied. Cutting goes over to Westmoreland here to keep the runner at first honest. But, give it up to this CSI team here. Now they have a real opportunity to manufacture another run, as we said, Devin, without even producing a hit and get that runner home from third. That is a key out and a key run the Coyotes need to keep from touching the plate.
Torres Moore looks like he was going to lay down the bunt, try to get the squeeze play going. Ends up holding it back. Called ball. 1-0 count, 1 down. Golden Eagle bullpen is active.
Don't be surprised to see Torres Moore try to push this bunt up the right side if the squeeze is in fact on here. Let's see.
Showing it.
Oh, there it
pulls it back. Called strike against him.
Telling you, he wants to go that way, and the runner, of course, isn't going to break until there's contact, but heads up here. Cutting has to be very active off the mound. He may have to charge and make a throw into Drew here, try to save a run.
One count, 1 down. Cutting goes to first.
Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Westmoreland put a little extra juice on it, heading back to Cutting. Misses his glove, and 2 runs going to come around. Play at home. Newsom's going to cover the dish. And he's safe at home.
And absolutely.
He is called safe, and 2 runs. Both runners come around off of the error from Westmoreland.
A horrific turnout there for the Coyotes as Brody Westmoreland just, I think he put a little too much on that throw back to Cutting, to be honest with you. He goes off Cutting's glove, and my goodness, the rest was just a disaster in the making as the ball gets all the way into no man's land right out by the patio barbecue area in left field. There's just a lot of foul territory by the time they glove it. Give credit to CSI, too. The runner from first was hustling all the way around. He's able to beat the tag down from Newsom at home. And just like that, Coyotes again facing a 3-run deficit.
Ground ball right up the middle. Charging in on is Johnson. Johnson to Westmoreland in time for out number 2.
Nice play there by DJ. That was a well-played ball there. He came up, gloved it, and all in one motion kind of left his feet to throw to first here. It's an awesome play there to record the out. But, my goodness, talk about damage already being done as Joey Rossi steps into the box. Took the air out of the crowd here and maybe took the air out of the Coyote dugout as well.
First pitch is our breaking ball that goes through to the zone. Coyotes now trailing by 3. Off of the error, scored Sanchez, Garvin, and Boyd.
Nothing hurts more than those self-inflicted wounds, Devin.
Grabs a shot down the line. That one is foul.
If these guys end up dropping this game, in fact, they're just...
There you go. It's really
blame. Yeah.
Not much else to say. You knew what happened, and Now you got to try to battle back and even up the win-loss during the second game.
And that's the third error of the game here. I mean, just some real sloppiness here from our Coyotes. Like I said, I felt like they came out a bit lethargic here, and I don't know. You just haven't seen them dial it up yet, dial in yet. They're still kind of feeling their way around. I think a little bit of a hangover from last weekend in Salt Lake.
1-2 on the way. Cutting misses out. Yeah, definitely a big hole they're putting themselves in. Now let's see if they've only got 6 outs to try to redeem it.
Well, in CSN now, in the conference in the Scenic West here they're the hunted now. They're not the hunter anymore, after last season, after the amazing start they got out of the gate here. It's going to make a team like CSI's season almost, or year, to come up to Southern Nevada and have a good showing and get some wins against the Coyotes here. And they got to be ready for everybody's best shot always. That pitch by Cutting is thrown by Joey Rossi as a strikeout swinging to retire the inning, but damage done as CSI is able to plate 3 runs and now leads 7-4 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, it's getting to that point where it might be now or never, and leading off for the Coyotes here in the bottom half of the 6th inning will be number 19, Jordan Hand.
And the Coyote cleanup hitter will be followed by Brody Westmoreland and catcher Drew Newsom here. Coyotes running out of outs, only 6 left here in this 7-inning game. Game 1 of 4 of the weekend to climb back. It's so deflating, too, when you offensively, you fight so hard to get back in it. You get Jarrett Perns, putting a charge into the entire team in the bench here with that 3-run home run, and it's just all the air is taken out of your balloon the top half of the next inning. It's just tough to deal with mentally.
Well, let's see how it bounces back here. Wes Guillen throws 2 balls in a row against Hand and falling behind, so he might put Hand on first and Westmoreland on deck. We'll see what happens. Still 6 outs away. We got a couple opportunities here.
Yeah, definitely.
That's 3 balls in a row.
Especially for an offense as explosive as CSN has been all season. Of course, setting the pace in the Scenic West Athletic Conference, batting .335 as a team, leading the conference in runs scored, extra base hits, home runs, and RBIs. So,
Wes Guillen finally hits the zone, bringing the count 3-1.
And we got some bad news, at least for us here. Western Nevada does win the first 2 games of the day. And they are in our rearview mirror and gaining ground as we speak. So,
and I'm sure they're keeping an eye on this game right now, knowing that we're down 3 runs with only 6 outs to go.
Yeah, it's just so funny. I mean, a month ago when we took 3 or 4 here and had a 4-game lead, seeming a stranglehold on the conference, we were talking like maybe that last road trip up to Western Nevada was going to be meaningless.
Yeah.
But it's shaping up to be anything but, and it really shouldn't work out any other way. These 2 conference rivals, with Western Nevada wrapping it up after this season here, of course, them battling out the last weekend for Scenic West Athletic Conference supremacy. So figures it would turn out that way.
First pitch at Westmoreland misses out, and Wes Guillen up on the hill has delivered 5 balls out of 6 pitches.
Yeah, Wes Guillen here really not doing his team any favor here, coming out of the dugout throwing balls here, which last thing you want to do with a 3-run lead is put runners on base.
They do got somebody throwing around in the Golden Eagle bullpen. They got number 8, Bailey Dalgio.
Yeah, I have a feeling
throwing around.
if Wes Guillen here if he walks Westmoreland and isn't able to at least record one out, I think he may be done. I think we may see the end of Westmoreland, and let's see if his catcher's going to come talk some strategy or just buy his bullpen arm some time to warm up. Either way, good idea by CSI.
Torres Moore going to talk to Wes Guillen. A lot of last names for CSI.
A lot of last names, a lot of hyphenated last names too. So.
Yeah, that's the first time I've actually, at least I can think of, that I've seen two hyphenated.
Yeah.
One on the hill, one behind the dish.
Yep, Wes Guillen, Torres Moore.
Well, here they are. 2-0 count. Play resumes. Dalgio thrown around in the CSI bullpen.
So let's see what Wes Guillen can do here. Be careful, though. Brody Westmoreland, last thing you want to do is lay one out there for him. I mean, this guy batting .367 on the year. And for as much power as he has in his bat, he's an excellent contact hitter, and he's excellent at just staying alive. I mean, to bat .367 and slug .707, you're doing something.
Still waiting for his 2-0 pitch. Wes Guillen shakes out the first one. Likes the second one from Torres Moore. And goes over to first. Westmoreland waiting patiently. Newson on deck. Kaiser in the hole. And you got Hand over there at first. And another mound visit. First one from the dugout. So I doubt they'll bring him around. Well, they might actually.
Yeah, well, this game is slowed to a crawl here, and it looks like Wes Guillen's afternoon is done.
Two pitches into this at-bat. Might see Dalgio come out of the bullpen. Wes Guillen still talking.
Umpire going to break this meeting at the mound up and say, hey, either we're going to bring someone in from the pen or you got to go back to the dugout. And let's see if he leaves him out there. Last time he left his pitcher out there, that was a 3-run homer in the very next pitch. And yes, Wes Guillen's day is done, and they are going to bring out number 8, Bailey Dalgio. So we'll give him a couple warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Bailey Dalgio up on the bump for the Golden Eagles now after Alec Wes Guillen went an inning and 2/3. Didn't give up any runs, only gave up one hit.
but unfortunately fell into a little bit of a hole. Nobody down, 1 on. 2-0 count for Westmoreland at the dish.
Yeah, it's always tough for a relief pitcher to come into a face a batter with balls with already into the count. You know what I mean? Especially
exactly.
when the count was 2-0. Now his first pitch misses 3-0. He's feeling a little bit of pressure here because he's like, geez, one more ball and I've already walked somebody. And it's when you inherit counts, it's tough out of the bullpen. So let's see if Westmoreland can work a walk here and get a couple runners on for the Coyotes. And there it is.
That's exactly that. And the first 2 batters of the 6th inning get walked on. And now it's time for Drew Newsom to step back into the box.
And those flags are blowing out toward left center where Drew was able to put one over the fence earlier in the game. Be amazing to see him repeat the feat, and even if not, get one over the wall just in that left center field gap. These guys are going to have an opportunity to run here. First 2 runners on in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Coyotes looking to cash in on these scoring opportunities.
Left fielder Rossi has been the best view of 2 home runs that's gone over his head. First pitch goes through the zone against Newsom from Daugio.
Nice breaking pitch there by Daugio here, and he's got to be relieved to start a batter off here with a strike here for the first time this inning.
You guys can kind of see Rossi out there in left field. He just went out of camera view. There he is, peeking back in, but he's playing deep out there on left.
He's resting his back on the Residence Inn by Marriott sign out there, so he's on the track for sure.
He's expecting one to get out there. Good one on Torres Moore to stick his glove in the dirt, not allow the runners to advance.
Yeah, nice stab there by Torres Moore, saving a pass ball.
1-1 count. Still nobody down here on the bottom half of the 6th. Coyotes trying to claw back into this one again.
Yeah, exactly. For a second straight inning.
Third pitch. Towering shot. That one's going to get out of play.
Thank goodness here.
Fans ducking out of the way once again. I don't know. I went to the 51s game last night trying to catch a foul ball for anything. I almost got a bat. Honestly, a bat came into the stands and missed me by a couple seats. But you got fans out here ducking away from foul balls.
Yeah, I'm a big believer. I'm going to go toward that foul ball, whether I have a hot dog in my hand, a baby, a beer. I mean, I'm always trying to make the play. So
they're going to give you that hot dog back if you drop it.
Yeah, definitely. And the baby,
whatever. That's why you bring them, I guess.
Exactly. It's an experience for the child. So
1-2 on the way. Fouled off. Newsom not going down without a fight, knowing that he can change this game with one swing of the bat.
Well, last season, of course, in the majors, we saw that guy kind of got some internet fame. He had a baby in one hand, a beer in his mouth, and he still barehanded the ball, which was just, that guy was definitely my idol after I saw that play made. So, I mean,
brownie points.
Yeah, we've seen some real good stuff going on at some of these games with foul balls and stuff. We see some real cat-like reflexes on these balls hit in major leagues and stuff. So it's always fun.
1-2 once again. Daugio delivers. Out above the zone, bringing the count 2-2.
Daugio has a couple opportunities to throw some waste pitches, something out of the zone, see if he can get Drew Newsom to chase. Drew Newsom, though, like I said, a fantastic OBP of almost 500 here, leading the team in on-base percentage at .482. So Drew's not going to be one to give anything up, especially with his .386 batting average, which is setting the pace for this entire Coyote lineup.
2-2. Breaking ball and waiting for it was Newsom. In the bullpen for the Golden Eagles, you have number 16, Jeremy Spieth, throwing around.
Man, and Drew liked that breaking pitch. He just was a little bit early on it, got it foul, but if he gets something like that in on the hands again from Daugio, he can definitely put that into the outfield. Drew Newsom would love to see a hanger like that here second time around.
And the 2-2 once again from Daugio. Brings the count full.
Nice job by Drew here to battle back, work the count full here. Which it'd be interesting to see if Coach Garitano has the runners in motion here on the 3-2 pitch. What do you think, Dev?
That's a tough call, honestly. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
send him on the full count.
I think Drew handles the bat well enough. You can trust him to send him here. Let's see.
Let's see if they go. Full count pitch from Dalgio. Runners do not go. Swinging and fouling it off.
Ooh.
Staying alive is Newsom.
Drew taking a healthy rip at that one as it was coming in on him, but he was able to foul that off, fight off a really good pitch here. Runners were not going here, so Coach Garitano wants to avoid a maybe potential strike him out, throw him out situation, but Drew Newsom only striking out 17 times this season and said over 100 plate appearances, 114 at bats, so
see if he can earn his way on and let Kaiser swing away, who's waiting patiently on deck.
Be nice to see some power out of Kaiser for sure.
That's one taken in the right field. It's going to land in foul territory. Chasing on is Sanchez, and he does catch it for out number one.
Huge out retired there by CSI. I mean, that's a big shot in the arm for them as Jesse Kaiser walks into the left-handed batter's box with one away. Like I said, I've heard legendary stories of Jesse Kaiser's power at Liberty High School here. This guy absolutely was just a monster raking here. Like I said, a UNLV commit. Whatever happened, it fell through. He ended up here at CSN, but it hasn't really materialized here at the junior college level.
Prime opportunity for him and his Coyotes, still trailing by 3, and that's a third foul territory putout that Sanchez has collected over there at first. There's a shot in the left field going foul.
Kaiser aggressive here early in the count, which is good to see here. Like I said, Kaiser's usually one to take a couple pitches, settle into an at-bat. But with 5 outs left, I mean, the opportunities are getting scarce. You got to attack a pitch if it's in your zone, if it's something you like, whether it's the first pitch or the 5th pitch of the at-bat. Put a good swing on it. See what you can make happen.
You just got to make contact here.
Got to. Sand is falling through the hourglass a lot quicker than the Coyotes would like here. Like I said, 5 precious outs left here in this ballgame.
No one pitch from Dalgio. Hits the zone for strike 2. That's a little two-seamer.
Good
Gets
pitch.
through the zone.
Yep, back over the inside part of the plate. And like I said, the Coyotes have 5 outs to make up 3 runs. Jordan Hand and Brody Westmoreland on base here for the Coyotes. It's now or never for Jesse Kaiser as he steps into the box here looking to produce a run.
Oh, 2. Kaiser waiting patiently. That one misses just below.
Nice eye by Kaiser, but a close pitch to take with 2 strikes. I'm sure even he was holding his breath a little bit there. Just waiting to see if the umpire was going to, in fact, ring him up. It was a ball, but close pitch. Good pitch there if you're ahead in the count. But Daggio here to give himself an opportunity to maybe get an out, swing and miss, or a favorable call. So
1-2 count. Runners on second and first for Coyotes. That one misses outside.
Side by Jesse there. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Daggio just trying to get him to fish at something.
Yep. Now hopefully after working the count back even, Kaiser can entice Daggio to come back in with a quality pitch here, something he can handle and potentially put in the outfield. Daggio here is hittable here, 5.71 ERA, 13 appearances on the year, 17.1 innings of work. So see what Kaiser can do here.
Daggio's 2-2. Taking around the left side. Hard play. Not one easy for Boyd. Boyd not able to handle it, and the bases will be loaded.
Hard hit ball by Kaiser there to the shortstop Boyd. Boyd unable to glove it on one hop, and after he collected the ball, there was no way. Station-to-station baseball for the Coyotes, and good job by Kaiser to hang with that at bat, and bases are now loaded here for Jay Martz. Shortstop here looking to be a hero. Mark that at E6 in the books there on that play here. It was a hard hit ball by Kaiser, but definitely a ball that should have been handled. So
I gave him a hit. Changed my score sheet real quick.
I was going to say it was fair for the E6, but a hit, it would have been okay too.
First pitch. Through the zone against Martz. Martz with one swing of the bat ties this game up or gives the lead for the first time to CSN.
Oh my goodness, if Martz can put a charge into one here, that would be something special. Wind is blowing out here. Favorable hitting conditions for both teams, and we've seen a couple long balls as a result. There's
a shot in the right field. It's going to land right into Garvin. No, it lands right in front of Garvin, not able to eat it. Play at second. He's safe at second. Wow. Tough play for Garvin out there in right field. Looks like he had to battle the sun. One run does come on around, and the bases will remain loaded.
I think we might have an error there as well.
It's hard to say not to. I mean,
yeah, that had to be an error.
He's not wearing shades. Yeah. He's looking right at the sun, right where that ball came from. Falls right in front of him.
Yeah, you gotta go E9 there. So back-to-back errors for CSI, and you gotta.
There's a hit. Yeah, you gotta give him a hit. I don't know. He didn't touch it.
Give him a hit.
You gotta give him a hit. So
shows what we know up here.
Yeah, there's a
RBI single for Jay Martz. He'll take that. That's his RBI number 33 on the season, and Coyotes crawling back here in the fight here. Now down just 2 runs. 7-5.
Yeah, hand comes on around, and now the man with a 3-run home run has an opportunity for a 4-run home run.
Also known as a grand slam. But yeah, we got the man of the hour here, Jay Perns, looking to make something happen. See if he can at least keep the carousel moving.
Perns waiting patiently for his pitch. 1-0 count, 1 down, and suddenly a little bit of life coming towards CSN.
Absolutely right. Jared Perns here can put a charge into 1.
There's a ground ball left side right into the glove, unfortunately, of Coons. Coons to try to double him up. They got the double play. Wow. Coons goes to Torres, more at home, who then goes to Sanchez for the double play and takes any momentum away from CSN. So looking at a grand slam, ending up get the double play. CSN down by 2 as we head to the 7th. Cole Walters will lead off CSI here in the top half of the 7th inning. This is only a 7-inning contest, unless it needs to go to extras, of course. But at the moment, it's still scheduled for 7. Ben Cunning up on the bump. Cole Walters waiting patiently.
Walters will be followed by Barkdale and Marcelin here in the top half of the 7th inning for CSI. 7-5 ball game here, breezing through here, game number 1.
There's the one right out the middle.
Heads up. Right back up the box for Cole Walters for a leadoff single.
That's going to bring up Cody Barkdale.
Barkdale did have an RBI flyout to left field here in his pinch hit at bat for Mason Hayes.
Barkdale getting the sign from his third base coach. 1 on, nobody down for CSI here on the top of the 7th. Double play opportunity for CSN.
Got to have it. Ben Cutting here needs a shutdown inning here, and another run is not an option here for the Coyotes as they're going to bat in the bottom of the 7th inning. Hopefully, keep your fingers crossed, down just 2 runs, and that's definitely a deficit that they can overcome, but you start letting any other runs creep home here, and that could be the difference between a win and a loss here in this extremely tight game 1 of the weekend.
1-0. 2-0. Cutting really just has to play it safe, keep it within range.
Yeah, you feel like Cutting has done a good job out there. I feel like he's pitched well overall. defense has let him down a bit, of course, and just the errors. That's what this team's going to look at if they do in fact end up losing this ball game.
Shallow right field, not even going to get out of the infield. Barely into the grass, and catching it is Johnson for out number 1.
It's been very uncharacteristic to see these kind of miscues at home. Of course, the Coyotes a very, very stellar 14-2 in conference here at home, 23-4 overall at Moore Stadium. So this is the place where they play their best baseball, and just this kind of game here, it's shocking. You really don't see
especially this late in the season.
Yeah.
Couple miscues, doesn't go their way, and here they are, trailing by 2.
Absolutely right. And like I said, they have no one to blame but themselves for these unforced errors, really. I mean, gosh, the throw from Westmoreland, that was
pretty much it. That
was really, really bad. So, well, let's hope we can have some heroics in the bottom half of the 7th inning. But first, we need Ben Cutting to get us there.
And it's unfortunate because something that bad needs something completely opposite and amazing to overcome it.
Yeah, exactly, to cancel it out, or you said overcome the error. So let's see here. Let's hope Cutting can navigate through this inning without allowing any more damage.
1-0 count. Just below the zone against Marcellin.
And give the CSI offense credit. They've come, they battled, they've been
capitalizing.
Yep, they've been on it from the first inning here when they gave A.J. Jones some trouble, and they haven't stopped since.
There's a swing and a miss. 2-1 count, 1 down, 1 on. Double play opportunity, gets Cutting out of this one.
Great to see that here, wouldn't it? Nice double play to give the team some momentum, a little shot in the arm as they head in the dugout looking to rally up a couple runs.
Runner goes, taking it to left center field. That one's an excellent shot. Latham still chasing it down. Finally hits off the fence. 1 run does come around. And an RBI double from Quentin Marcellin.
And we have a couple arms thrown around in the Coyote bullpen, and that was absolutely laced by Marcellin here into the left center field gap here. And now he's standing on second base here. CSI gets 1 insurance run, and they're looking for more. This may be close to the end of the rope for Ben Cutting as we have some pitchers throwing, trying to get you a number in the Coyote bullpen.
One could assume it's
a righty for sure.
Is it Kuzi?
It could be David Kuzma.
It might be. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like it.
It also be Blake Anoy, though. I thought it's Kuzma. So we got David Kuzma warming up here. And, yeah, Ben Cutting might be toward the end of his leash here, especially after that ball was just absolutely smashed by Marcellin here. If Cutting gives up another hit or base runner, I think this could be it. And the runner goes off for third.
Newsom not even going to make a play on it.
He's in there standing up. And this kind of aggressive play from CSI, this is the kind of stuff that carries over, Devin, not only from this particular game, but, man, they're going to be sky high. Yeah, they're going to be sky high going into the next game today and the remainder of the series here. You know, they know that they've come out and played fantastic baseball, and that does have a carryover effect for sure.
Opportunistic is a good word to put on these Golden Eagles.
Yeah.
Capitalizing every chance they get one presented to them. And here a 1-2 count for Jackson Coons as the infield comes and plays up on the grass, trying to avoid another one coming on home. Still within slam range.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, our offense is definitely capable of a comeback here, but, I mean, you can't just let the runs pile on here.
You also can't keep throwing balls like that.
Right. If CSI is able to get that runner home from third, if Marcellin's able to touch home, it's going to be a very, very difficult uphill climb.
2-2 count, 1 down. Cutting gets a strikeout.
Nice job there by Cutting here. Good pitch. He had to have it. Got it here. 2 away now in the inning. Coyotes trying to strand Marcellin over at third base here.
Cutting's third strikeout during his outing. And he will see, for the second time, number 6, Blake Sanchez.
Blake Sanchez, 6'2", 200 pounds. Freshman from right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, Deb.
Coach Gidge will come out, talk to Cutting once again as the entire infield comes in, and we might, well, I don't know. I'm not want to see Coach Gidge take the ball.
Yeah, no, I think Gibbs just might be trying to talk some strategy here to Ben Cutting. Maybe some pitch selection here with the runner on third.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Talking to him, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at CSN Coyotes. CSI over CSN at the moment, 8-5 here in the top half of the 7th with 2 down.
Send us your thoughts, questions, also score updates from around the league, folks. If you have some scores to share with us throughout the Scenic West Athletic Conference, we'd love to hear it. Like I said, interact with us at CSN Coyotes, our Twitter page. Let us know what you think, what your thoughts are, how you're doing. Thanks for taking some time this afternoon to listen to our broadcast here, Devin. I appreciate that. And we'll be bringing you every game that we do have available today.
We'll update. Western Nevada won the first game 3-2, and then the second game 15-1. So Western Nevada doing what they need to do, and Southern Nevada trying to do what they have to do as well. First pitch is a strike.
Yeah, Western Nevada has been getting it done lately. Like I said, they've been playing some exceptional baseball since the series where they went 1-3 here against the Coyotes, our Coyotes. So.
There's a ground ball left side, going foul. 0-2 now. And Cutting. Strike away from putting the bats into the hands of his Coyotes.
Yeah, this would be a nice job of recovering here for Ben Cutting after he gave up the double to Marcelin here, stranding him at third. And like you said, keeping the Coyotes within striking distance here. Big pitch here and big at bat to retire here for Ben Cutting.
Cutting's 0-2. Low and away. Backhanded by Newson, not allowing Marcelin to come home.
Slick glove work there by Drew, stopping that ball from getting in the dirt and potentially past him. I said that ninth run could potentially be a nail in the Coyote coffin here, so keep it at third.
Breaking ball right up the middle. Cutting, not able to handle it, and Marcelin will come home. RBI single for Blake Sanchez.
And that could be it for Ben Cutting here. Let's see if...
Might have been playable. Well, just a little too fast under Cutting's glove.
And you see that, Devin, that throw in from the outfield was just so lazy and sloppy. I mean, it didn't hit a cutoff man. The ball's bouncing around. I mean, if the runner was a little more conscious, I mean, he might have broke for second, you know. And that those kind of miscues there is just it's weird to see. This team is usually very fundamentally sound.
Cody Garvin at the dish, puts one right up the middle as well. Johnson knocks it down, throws it to Martz in time for out number 3, but not before a little more damage is done. CSN now trailing by 4 as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Dylan Johnson will lead off for the Coyotes now with only 3 outs left to try to tie this one up or take the lead for the first time this afternoon. He's have to still go through Bailey Dalgio, still up on the bump for CSI. First pitch. High and out. Johnson, Latham, Wiggins, 1, 2, 3. So if anybody can do it, it should be. See what the umpire talking to Dalgio for something. Wants a new ball, I guess. Throwing that ball away. Oh, or 2-0 count. Interesting. I only saw one pitch.
Okay, ready.
That one goes outside. Now it's got to be 2-0.
It's 5-3. West hyphen E. Yeah. 5-3. And cutting's 3-1.
Third pitch of the sequence. Outs. Ball 4, so I'm not totally positive. I must have missed a pitch or something.
Well, whatever it is, we'll take it.
Yeah, whatever it is. Now he's on first.
Whatever it is, we'll take it. DJ on first with the leadoff walk. Jarrell Latham coming to the dish, and behind him will be the power that needs to be supplied for a Coyote comeback, and Blake Wiggins, Jordan Hand, and Brody Westmoreland. So let's hope we can get down the order here, 3, 4, and 5. Get him at the plate with some ducks on the pond. Watch the bunt for Jarrell here. Always a threat.
That one goes outside. Still trying to make Dalgio throw a strike. Hasn't been able to. 5 pitches in a row. Still in the bullpen. Throwing around is Jeremy Spieth. And we might see him. First mound visit for Dalgio, but it wouldn't be the first time they pull a pitcher mid-sequence, and they do. He throws a ball, and that'll do it. Dalgio's day is done. And we are going to see number 16, Jeremy Spieth. So we'll give him a couple warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Jeremy Spieth on the hill, taking over for Dalgio. And Spieth already with a 1-0 count against Latham. Wiggins or Johnson over there at first. Wiggins on deck, Hand in the hole. 1-0 count on the way from Spieth. 2-0. Box. No pitch. And Johnson gets on over to second.
Hey, we'll take any break we can get here. Dylan Johnson in scoring position here for the Coyotes, and Jarrell Latham looking to plate him and keep the assembly line moving here, so to speak, as he's got to get on base for the big hitters here. 3, 4, and 5 would be Wiggins, Hand, and Westmoreland. Last chance here for the Coyotes in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Got to make it happen.
2-0 count. Spieth delivers. That one gets to the zone. Beauty pitch against Latham.
Great pitch there.
Now Latham will have to play protect. 2-1 count. Nobody down. 1 on. Johnson just itching to come on home. Fouled off into the backstop.
Well, we've seen it before, Devin. We've seen our guys rally from a 2 and 3 run deficit, so 4 runs is manageable here, especially if Jarrell can find his way on base here. Wind blowing out here for the power hitters here. Blake Wiggins, Jordan Hand, classic pull hitters here. I'll be able to get something up in this wind and
bringing the count full. Full count. Nobody down. 1 on. Latham possibly can earn his way on via the walk if he doesn't swing that bat. And he does walk.
Nice job there by Jarrell Latham working a walk here. DJ clapping in approval at second base here. And first 2 runners of the inning on here for the power. Blake Wiggins coming up looking to do some damage. Right behind him will be the cleanup man, Jordan Hand, and Brody Westmoreland. Let's go. This is exactly what you want to do here.
In the bullpen for CSI is number 22, Alex Perrin, throwing around. Just in case Speth gets in trouble, one could assume.
CSI really selling out for this victory here as they're depleting their bullpen in Game 1, using plenty of arms here, which hopefully will work to the Coyotes' advantage as we get later in the series. But right now, it's about this game here and trying to come back and get it.
High and inside for ball 1. Speth not doing the best of jobs hitting the zone.
Yeah, I feel like he's definitely dancing around, nibbling, if you will, on the mound here. That's the last thing you want to do with this lineup here because they're patient.
2-0. Exactly what you need to see is Wiggins showing that patience that you speak of, as Speth and Boyd will talk quickly.
These unnecessary run-ins from the fielders. I mean, I'm not saying CSI is the only one that does it by any means, but you got, these fielders, they come in, they have a word with the pitchers, try to break up the monotony, the rhythm of the game. It's like those are the kind of things that baseball needs to limit to speed the game up and just make it a more efficient game overall.
They're hitting the zone. Is Speth, as he did last time, falls behind 2-0, then hits the zone, bringing the count 2-1.
Very close pitch there. Nice to see Blake spin on that one, even though it was a called strike. He didn't want to swing at that. That's not his pitch. He's still in control of the at-bat here, 2-1.
High fastball misses, 3-1.
And this could easily have been a 4-pitch walk. That called strike was just barely on the corner if it was. So Blake Wiggins here, smart hitter. I assume he'd have the green light, but I think he's going to take a pitch here.
He's going to get something friendly.
See if he can work his way on base.
Strike 3. Just kidding. It was only 2 strikes. Umpire try to ring him up on 2 strikes.
The umpire here just not even talking about get your head in the game. That's the one person that needs to have his head in the game. He tries to ring up Blake Wiggins here.
Oh, he's going to get a ball now.
Pitch. Yeah.
He's got to get a ball now.
And the umpire just, what can you say, looking a little bit foolish behind the plate there. Trying to ring
full count pitch. Fouled off. Borderline call should go Wiggins' way now that the umpire try to ring him up.
Yeah. Or the umpire might be so embarrassed he might just want to get back in the dugout and forget about what's going on, so he might call anything. So
we'll find out. Count remains full. Wiggins shaking one off that might have bounced off his toe.
Yeah, it never feels good here. Maybe the top of the foot somewhere for Blake Wiggins here. That ball ricocheting off his toe, like you said, cleat. Something like that. Big pitch, 3-2.
Full count on the way once again. Fouled off into the net once again. There you go, Wiggins playing protect, waiting for his pitch. Could also be waiting for Speth to finally cave and throw a ball.
Yeah, Blake protects the plate well here. He knows he's got 2 strikes on him. Looking to just keep himself alive if he can spoil a couple good pitches. Maybe get a mistake from Speth and do some damage.
There it is. Ball 4 earns its way on. And the pitching staff for CSI has walked the first 3 batters of the bottom of the 7th, now allowing for the tying run to come to the plate in Jordan Hand.
That's exactly what you need here. You need a little help to come back from a 4-run deficit. CSI is providing that here with 3 consecutive walks. And now the most dangerous part of the Coyote lineup here, 4, 5, and 6. Hand, Westmoreland, and Newsom will get to take some hacks here, trying to bring their team back.
Still a triple play / double play opportunity for CSI, who are up by 4.
If I see a triple play in this particular spot, I'm just going to drop the headset and go home. Won't even be here for game 2. I'll just get in the car and drive away.
I'll see you next week then.
That's how bad that would be.
Smith throws the first pitch outside for ball 1. It's got to hit the zone somewhere.
Jordan Hand, very impressive here. 354 batting average. He steps into the box here.
Ball 2 is called, much to the dismay of the CSI fans that made their way down here to Henderson, Nevada.
Yeah, all 10 of them are pretty sad over there in the visitor section, but we like it. So 2 balls, no strikes. Let's keep them dissatisfied, and let's keep our fans happy here.
That one hits the outside corner. Thought the umpire was going to ring him up.
Never know what you might see out there. So first strike of the at bat to Jordan Hand here. 2 balls and 1 strike as the Coyote cleanup hitter is looking to do some damage here. Steps out of the box here.
Waiting patiently for his pitch. 2-1 once again. That seems to be its best count. There's a shot in the right field. Garvin chasing up on it. Still not able to locate it. He does. Tag and go situation. Well, no, he dropped it. He dropped it on the transition. The out is completed.
Yep. So it looks like he did make the catch here on the transition. The ball did fall out of his glove, but the out is made. That's F9 in your books to retire a very, very tough hitter in Jordan Hand. And if you're CSI, you really couldn't have asked for a better result there. Not even deep enough for the runner from third to tag and score. Base is still loaded here for Brody Westmoreland.
Westmoreland with a devastating error a couple innings ago gave the lead back to CSI, or at least a deeper lead. And now here he is with an opportunity for his Coyotes. Takes one into the left center field, exactly what he needed to do. Drops right in front of the glove of Rossi, not able to handle it. 1 run's going to come around, 2 runs going to come around. And just like that, Westmoreland puts 2 more on the board for CSI.
And that is a horrible play there by Joey Rossi. I don't know what he thought he was doing with that ball. Instead of letting it, the ball played him. Instead of playing the ball played him. Joey Rossi let the ball get past him here, and now we got the sprinklers turning on, and this is we don't mean to laugh here, folks, but this game has been a circus.
CSI is getting doused in their dugout right now.
We have the sprinklers on. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Just turn on here at the field. We have the scoreboard had malfunctioned earlier. It's a game out here, folks. And when I say it's a game because Brody Westmoreland's double there has plated 2 runs, and once these sprinklers get turned off, we're going to get back to work here, and the Coyotes are just down 2 runs here. It's only 1 away, and hopefully this doesn't stem any of the momentum here in the Tide from
now it's going to be slick rounding third.
Oh my goodness!
As the sprinklers finally do die out.
There we go.
But honestly, that's going to be something we'll have to see. If News can get a hold in the 1, it's going to be tough to round third. Now with the grass wet over there.
Yeah, it's like I said,
it's been a game, folks.
It's been one of those games, and it's now a game. So a 9-7 ball game here, with 1 down here, runners on second and third, and clutch hitter at the plate, and Drew Newsom here. This is exactly the kind of bat you want with an opportunity to.
It looks like they're going to go to the pin. They are going to pull out number 22, Alex Perrin. So we'll give Perrin a couple warm-up pitches. 1 down, 2 on. CSN trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. All right, sprinklers are finally off. Play is about to resume, and Alex Perrin will take over as the 5th pitcher for CSI this game alone. So, yes, going deep into the bullpen, but 2 runners on, 2nd and 3rd. Only 1 down for Drew Newsom. 1 swing of the bat ties this game up. First pitch on the way. Goes outside. That one's definitely going to get away. And Moore, sliding. He is safe at home.
Oh.
Tough play for Torres Moore to toss it to Perrin. And then sliding on in is Blake Wiggins, making it 8-9. Still in favor of CSI.
Great read there by Blake Wiggins here as he saw that the whole way the play was in front of him. I think it was his option to go or stay.
And he took off
and got there.
Heads up play. And now the tying run 90 feet away. Westmoreland's just going to hang out, wait for that one to squeak through the infield, and then he'll come on home. It's going to be a tough play. Now with the infield playing up on the grass, 1-0 count. Newsom gets to pick his pitch. Kaiser waiting on deck as well. Ooh, another hard one gets outside, and Torres Moore on his heels, or on his toes, I should say, playing agile, trying to play protect behind the dish. Perrin can't throw this one away for his CSI.
Yeah, if he throws it away, literally what they're doing is throwing this ball game away here. CSN is capitalizing on just some unforced errors by the Golden Eagles. And
another one low and away. Coyote dugout getting loud every ball that Perrin throws.
Well, it's hard enough to beat this team here at Moore Stadium. You can't beat yourself. If you're CSI, they've done a fantastic job of limiting the mistakes, but the wheels are coming off the bus here in the bottom half of the 7th inning for the Golden Eagles.
Perrin misses and puts Newsom on first. Another walk, so that is the 4th walk out of 7 batters this inning for CSI. And now Jesse Kaiser coming to the dish with the winning run now on first. But you still got to get Westmoreland home before Newsom even comes into play.
Yep, we got to tie it before we can win it, Dev. Excellent job there. And like I said, this is the man here, Jesse Kaiser, who can do it, at least tie it. Like I said, there's a double play potential, and that's so scary to even see that out on the field right now. But we're not going to think about that. We're going to think about Jesse having a good at bat and putting a quality swing on one of these pitches here.
5th ball in a row from Perrin. 1-0 count, 1 down, 2 on.
What a game this has turned out to be, huh? With all the tricks and silliness that we've seen here. This is a serious ball game
everywhere.
Here. Comedy of errors, basically, by both teams now.
Ball 6, and Torres Moore has got to go talk to him. Not at the moment. He's not going to talk to him, but he should. And, well, somebody is. Finally, Coons over there at 3rd.
Right, yeah. Somebody's got to have a word for this guy.
Talking to Perrin. And CSI desperately trying to hang on.
Golden Eagles hanging on for dear life here, and the Coyotes are charging hard. Let's see what happens when the rubber meets the road.
3-0. 7th ball in a row thrown by Perrin, yet to find the zone since he's touched the hill.
Yep, great job there by Jesse Kaiser being patient. In an opportunity like this, you may just get over-aggressive, may try to swing at something that's not necessarily your pitch, and it's absolutely amazing to see him dialed in here. And ball 4.
Ball 4 is called. Bases now loaded. 8 balls in a row from Alex Perrin coming out of the dugout. Loads the bags for Jay Martz.
Oh, no, Jay Martz here. He can be walk-off hero if he can put one into left field. I think he can score Newsom from second and end this ball game here. What a turn of events here.
What an opportunity.
Absolutely.
This is an opportunity that CSN needs, not only for this game and for this weekend, but to go into the playoffs nonetheless. This is the opportunity they have to capitalize on.
Definitely do. Couldn't agree more here. Like I said, a win like this is something that can propel you to a weekend sweep.
First pitch from Perrin. Ball 9.
Oh. My goodness. And he's not just missing. I mean, these balls.
He's missing hard.
Yeah, these balls are candidates to be wild pitches. I mean, this guy, and Coach Garitano here talking to his shortstop, Jay Martz here. And actually he's calling over the umpire as well here from home plate. So I wonder what.
Yeah, we'll see. I couldn't imagine what he'd be talking about necessarily. But hand signals, he's definitely talking.
Pointing at the dirt, or maybe there's something about the sprinklers, the water. Like you said, it could be wet over there. I don't know.
Coach Garitano not pleased about something.
Yeah.
And, well, he's going to talk to Martz once again before play resumes. Torres more behind the dish. Has a lot of pressure on himself as well.
Well, he's made some excellent stabs.
He's had to.
This game could be tied right now with some of those pitches that were thrown here that he was able to get a glove on and keep from going to the backstop. So kudos to him.
Finally, 10th ball thrown by Alex Perrin. Finally hits the zone. The first strike he's delivered since being on the hill. 1-1 count, one down. Bases loaded for CSN here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Time for Jay Martz to play hero here. Like I said, the Coyote shortstop, old school with no batting gloves in the box here.
Breaking ball misses the zone.
And Perrin almost falls to his knees here in disbelief that didn't get called for a strike. But you can't expect any help from anybody, including the home plate umpire. It's a situation you've created for yourself, so you got to dig your way out of it or sink or swim, as they say, Deb.
2-1 count. 3-1 count.
Jay Martz looking for the RBI, whether it comes via ball 4 or he puts a good swing on one and gets it out of the infield here. Like I said, Jay Martz here. 3-1 count. Let's see what we got.
Perrin's got to hit the zone, but he can't leave it there for Martz. Ball 4, bases still loaded, and the game is now tied.
And
wow, what a sequence.
Cardiac Coyotes doing it.
This is unbelievable. Not only, so
winning runs 90 feet away.
We've seen 3 pitchers this inning from CSI. This is the 9th batter that they will face. 6 of them have been walked. Game is tied. Prime opportunity to walk this one off for Jay Martz, who already has a 3-run home run this game.
Yeah, Perns can even just put a fly ball into the outfield. I mean, this is
just make contact. Make contact. And you would have clawed your way back from the depths of who knows. 0-1 count, still got to make it happen here. Perrin is sweating on the hill, I'm sure.
Oh my goodness,
swing and a miss. Perrin's lackluster on that breaking ball that was easily going for a ball.
Oh, Jarrett Perns. You know what? We've commented on the plate discipline from all the batters here. Jarrett Perns swings it at something that.
He's got to do it here.
Something that was an awful pitch here, and like I said, he's got to pick himself up here on this pitch. Oh.
No, he does not. Another breaking ball, and he just swings it air. Didn't want it in that one, unfortunately. Perns heads back to the dugout, and we go back to the top of the order. The man who led off this somewhat of a comeback, Dylan Johnson, walked his first time at the beginning of this inning. Here he is now. Could be the final batter.
And if you remember, Deb, DJ made an uncharacteristic error on a ball hit to him that allowed a go-ahead run to score.
Yes.
A couple innings back, seems like forever ago. Wouldn't it be fitting to see DJ put one in the outfield and win this game for his Coyotes?
Breaking ball misses on the inner half for Perrin. And he's just trying to battle here. Perrin digging. Alec Hutt throwing around in the Coyote bullpen.
0-1.
1-0 count. Fouled off. 1-1.
DJ taking a nice swing at that one here, fouling it off back behind us. Count now 1 ball and 1 strike, 10 times here in the press box as well here as we're trying to will our Coyotes to a victory here, as are the fans. Fantastic turnout this afternoon for a later start than we anticipated, but a great game.
Breaking ball misses inside. 2-1 count. And honestly, what could happen is that Perrin just walks in the winning run.
Well, and you see that DJ really has a beat on that breaking ball. He turned and knew that wasn't going to be a strike the minute it left his hands. DJ seeing the ball fantastic out of Perrin's hand.
Taken into center field. That was a hard one for Marcellin, who is camping under it and catching it for out number 3. So, ladies and gents, we are going to extras. In that inning, there were 6 walks, 1 hit, several RBIs. Coyotes get 4 runs off of 4 walks in that inning. The game is now tied, heading to extra innings. This was a 7-inning contest. We're going to 8, tied up at 9. All right, ladies and gents, as my Chargers take Max Turk, center from USC, in the 3rd round with a 66 pick overall. Here we are, top 8, tied at 9. Leading off for the Golden Eagles will be number 3, Jake Boyd. He has a solo shot that he collected in the 2nd inning to start off, or at least to continue on with the lead that the Golden Eagles had. And they have not trailed this game to this point. So, let's see if Boyd can get something going for CSI. Ben Cutting still up on the bump. First pitch on the way. Misses the zone for ball 1. CSN had an opportunity to bases loaded, could have walked it off in the bottom of the 7th, did not, and Coach Garitano might have seen all he needed to from Cutting. And he does. Cutting is done. And now we got to see who they take out of the bullpen. We did see Alec Hutt thrown around, and I guess it wouldn't be far-fetched. And yes, here he comes. Alec Hutt coming out of the bullpen, taking over for Cutting. So we'll give Hutt warm-up pitches, and we'll be right back. Alex Hutt, first pitch is a strike, bringing the count to 1-1 against Jake Boyd. Next pitch. Popped up. Coming in hard on it will be Johnson for out number 1.
Nice job by DJ to take charge there. Love that for the first out of the inning here. Said Alec Hutt looking to keep this game tied and give his Coyotes an opportunity to bat in the bottom half of the 8th inning and win this ball game here. What an exciting game it's turned into here. Said it started out kind of slow, kind of sloppy. It has picked up steam here. CSN just does not want to be denied at home. Alec Hutt comes set to deliver the first pitch.
Misses outside against Braden Torres Moore, the catcher. This is his fourth attempt at the dish. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a double.
And you got to give Torres Moore some credit. He was making some great stabs on some balls in the last inning.
He has had to. He easily kept his team playable.
Yeah, saved the game. Seriously, I mean, honestly, he saved the game for his Golden Eagles. I mean, any of those balls get by him, and that's a run. Oh.
Almost sees one, hit him in the shin.
Wow, I don't know how that didn't hit him.
Alec Hutt falling behind.
Kind of went around him there, didn't he?
Now misses ball 4 and 4 pitches. All it takes to put Torres Moore the go-ahead run on first. As we head back to the top of the order, and Joey Rossi returning to the dish. He's 1 for 4 on the day with 2 strikeouts, a single, and a ground out. A double play would be fantastic for CSN right now.
Well, not only that, I think Joey Rossi misplayed that ball hit by Brody Westmoreland here to give the Coyotes 2 runs on that double by Brody. It was a bad route, and he like I said, I feel like he let the ball play him instead of him coming up and playing the ball. He might have been able to field that, only allow 1 run, but hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah, this is his opportunity to redeem himself, just as several Coyotes have done on their own. Pickup attempt over towards first, not in time as Torres Moore slides back in. But yes, this is at least an opportunity to put the lead back in his Golden Eagles' hands. 1-0 count.
Yeah, this would be a
swing and a miss.
Clutch spot for Rossi if he can get something done. Alec Hutt, of course, looking to close the door. No better arm out of the Coyote pen than Hutt. Dozen saves, single season record here, a microscopic 1.52 ERA. And
slide piece gets fouled off.
Very much deserving of that CSN Male Athlete of the Year award that he did receive. Nice talk up there. Nice speech given by Coach Garitano. Poking some fun at Alec. Let him know that his nickname around the clubhouse is Grandpa. Call him Grandpa around here for how many years he spent at CSN. Of course, a medical red shirt. His freshman year, we all know the story. Alec's 4th year here at CSN.
That one misses outside. 2-2 count, 1 down, 1 on.
It's a very, very, very fun story that Garitano shared with us. And, of course, Alec looking forward to his continued success in his baseball career. He'll be joining the Point Loma Sea Lions of the Pac-West.
Oh, got him over there at first.
Oh,
wow, got Torres Moore just sleeping over there at first base. Westmoreland lays the tag, and now there's 2 down with a 2-2 count at the dish.
Yep, that tag laid down by Westmoreland woke Torres Moore up from his nap out there. Alec Hutt with a nice job over there. Snap throw. Like I said, Alec will be joining former CSN Coyote Nate Bennett up at Point Loma. Sea Lions having some nice arms.
Hutt gets one fouled off by Rossi. 2 strikes remain.
And that's really got to deflate you if you're CSI here. You were, making plans on having a runner at first, but potentially getting something started here. Great throw there by Alec Hutt. Nice tag by Brody Westmoreland to complete the pickoff. Oh.
89-mile-an-hour heater just misses. 2-2 count, 2 down.
Hutt feeling good here as he's hitting high 80s. Almost low 90s here with his heat here, looking to get his Coyotes back in the dugout and give him another chance.
Burn him with the heater, and down goes Rossi. 3rd out is collected, and now it is an opportunity for CSN to finally take the lead and the win as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off here in the bottom half of the 8th inning will be number 22, Jarrell Latham. One swing of the bat ends this game for the Coyotes. Tough task for Perrin up on the hill. 5th pitcher that CSI has thrown against CSN. First pitch high and in for ball 1. Almost hit Latham in that elbow guard once again. This was scheduled 7. Here we are on the bottom of 8. Fouled off, 1-1. One count from Perrin. Just misses below the zone. 2-1.
And give Jarrell credit here. He's had some quality at bats. He's seen a lot of pitches here, and he's made some pitchers work here. And said anytime you can have that from your 2-hole hitter ahead of your big hitters in the lineup, that's definitely going to set up success.
There's a shot right into the glove of the first baseman, Sanchez.
Oh, well hit ball. Better placement there by Sanchez as he barely had to move to glove that for the first out of the inning. But hard hit ball by Jarrell there, just nothing to show for it, and that's going to bring up Blake Wiggins.
Wiggins looking to get on. He is 0 for 3 on the day. Strikeout, a couple pop-ups, got on via the walk. And then he scored on a pass ball. So here he is, opportunity to use the bat and get on himself. Rossi out there in left field, still playing really deep.
Well, Wiggins is one of those guys, too. It's one swing of the bat, and this thing could be over. So
that one misses outside, and I'm sure the Golden Eagle pitching staff knows that about 6 out of probably 9 batters they're going to face. That one swing of the bat is all it takes.
Yeah.
And so they got to pitch around, but at the same time, you load 6 batters. That's how you lose your 4-run lead. Ground ball right side. Walters scoops it up, throws it to Sanchez. In time for out number 2.
And just like that, 2 up, 2 down. The CSI has righted the ship, so to speak, in the bottom half of the 8th inning. But like you said, Deb, once you get to extra innings, every pitch is magnified. Everything is so much bigger. It means so much more here anytime you get to an opportunity where one swing of the bat can, in fact, end the game. And with 2 outs here, Jordan Hand steps into the box looking to be that hero for CSN and walk it off for his Coyotes. Let's see what we got going.
2 down, bottom 8. Perrin up on the hill. Delivers. Outside. Perrin, Perron. Perron sounds a lot nicer.
It does.
P-E-R-R or P-E-R-R-O-N.
Perron.
Perron. Perrin, Perron. Perron sounds nice. 1-0 on the way from Perron. Check swing, ground ball right side over to Sanchez, who will go unassisted for the final out. So we head to the 9th, tied up at 9. Top 9, Alec Hutt still up on the bump for CSN. The first batter he will face will be number 12, Cole Walters, second baseman, who's had a pretty good job so far. He is 1 for 3 on the day.
Alec doing some heavy lifting here for his Coyotes. Second inning of work for the CSN closer, hoping to maybe
become a winner.
W, yeah.
Fouled off into the net.
Notch a W for his troubles here today, which would be great.
Looking to double up his win total on the season so far. 1-0 count against Walters, then Barkdole, then Marcellin. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball.
Filthy breaking pitch there by Alec Hutt here. As Cole Walters had no chance taking a hack at that and coming up with nothing but air. Hutt looking for
another swing and a miss. Breaking ball is nasty. He's going to throw it around. That'll do it. There's the first out. Second strikeout in a row from Alec Hutt.
Awesome job of pitching here by Alec. He's really come in, taking control, done what you want your best bullpen arm to do as a closer. Even though it's not a safe situation, he's come out laser focused here and is absolutely dealing.
There's that breaking ball one more time. Gets through the zone against Barkdole.
Yeah, when Hutt's throwing that for strikes, watch out. The guy is literally unhittable. Like I said, his ERA has been microscopic this year at 1.56. He's really gotten it done here for CSN.
Two-seamer gets fouled off. 0-2 count, 1 down. Hutt looking to give the bats back to his Coyotes in the bottom of the 9th.
Got to do it here if you're Alec Hutt. Like I said, these are the spots that make you great. See what Alec has in store here. It's his next pitch.
That one rings him off. Got on the outside. Barkdole wasn't even looking. Kicking off the dirt on his cleats, expecting another pitch. Heads back to the dugout instead with the second out. Third strikeout in a row. Going back to last inning for Alec Hutt. And Quentin Marcellin. He's got his fans out in the crowd making noises for him.
Yeah, got some family and friends in the crowd here for Quentin Marcellin.
Breaking ball paints that outside corner against him. Marcellin is 1 for 3 on the day. Wore one in the dome, flew out the center, struck out, and got an RBI double his last attempt.
Marcellin originally from Salt Lake City, Utah. Maybe have some family and friends make the trip up here to Southern Nevada to support on their guy here. Show some support for him and his Golden Eagles. Alec Hutt looking to retire him this second stellar inning of work.
1-1, that two-seamer again paints that outside corner for strike 2. This is a tough one from Marcellin at the moment. The ball leaves Hutt's hand in the light, comes into him through the shadows. Hard to trace it. 1-2 count. Got him on that one for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, all via the strikes. 4 strikeouts in a row going to last inning for Alec Hutt. CSN will grab the bats for the bottom of the 9th. Here we go, ladies and gents. Bottom of the 9th. This was scheduled 7 innings. Here we are now in the bottom of the 9th. Brody Westmoreland at the dish. Newson on deck. Kaiser in the hole. Any one of these 3 can end this game with one swing of the bat. We'll see if Perone gives them an opportunity to do that.
Brody West here played hero in the bottom half of the 7th for the Coyotes. Is his 2 RBI double.
Swing and a miss.
Was able to get his Coyotes within striking distance, and they did what they needed to do, taking care of things in the bottom half of the 7-2 force extras. Now trying to get a win for Alec Hutt. Let's see if Brody can do it with one swing of the bat.
Second pitch. Same spot, same result. Swing and a miss. They do have Cole Skinner throwing around in the CSI bullpen.
Brody only 5 RBIs off the pace being set by Blake Wiggins here leading the team, so it's got to be a little friendly competition that we'll have to keep an eye on here.
There's an elevator home run. Walters coming in on it, now getting called off by Boyd. And he misses it. Nobody's covering second, and Westmoreland has a double.
By Brody. That's exactly the kind of baseball you want to see. A lot of hitters, Devin, get discouraged when they see that. They're moping around. They have their head down. They're not running hard. Credit to Brody Westmoreland. Oh, my goodness. Student of the game here, running hard the whole way. Sees that ball is mishandled and is able to slide into second. No wonder why he has a 4.0 GPA. The kid is smarter than anybody I've ever been around.
He rounds first, expecting possibly going to head back to the dugout, and unfortunately, Walters and Sanchez, second and first base respectively, get called off by the shortstop Boyd, who ends up losing it, hits off his glove, hits the grass, and now there's the winning run at second base for Drew Newsom at the dish.
And great hustle by Brody Westmoreland.
He's going to lay down the bunt, pulls it back. Goes foul, but yes, exactly what a heads-up play from Westmoreland. Beautiful. Running it out as if he's hit into the outfield. Ends up on second since nobody was there.
And, like I said, you love to see that. A lot of guys, they'll pop it up like that again. They'll be dejected. They won't hustle. They won't even get to first by the time it's in the infielder's glove. Brody was rounding first, already going to second here. Tough sky as we have kind of a dusk, if you will, here. Lights on. Light still natural, but fading in certain parts, and Drew there now
not able to lay down the bunt,
and that hurts because now with the 0-2 count, you got to think the bunt is off, and Drew Newsom's going to have to move Brody Westmoreland over to third base another way, or just maybe get a single and end this game. But yeah, rough when you get 2 opportunities to try to get a bunt down and you're not able to succeed, especially from Drew Newsom. We don't see that too often.
Now he's got to play protect. 0-2 count. Fouls it off instead.
Drew battling here. 0-2 count here. Fouls that up off the third base line here. Count remains 0-2. Brody Westmoreland standing on second. This is not even a golden opportunity. This is the opportunity here for CSN. They got to figure out a way to get Brody home from second base and get in the dugout with a W.
0-2 once again. Misses outside. And one thing we'll have to keep an eye on, Perone throws him in the dirt. Torres Moore can't make another outstanding play. And there goes Westmoreland to third.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw Ben Cutting help CSI out in the inning with a balk when they failed at to advance runners on a bunt attempt. Let's see if maybe we can get some help here from the Golden Eagles pitcher.
There's one in the dirt once again. And Torres Moore having to make a play behind the dish, going above and beyond from what you would normally expect to be required from a catcher, but he's seen 5 pitchers throw it to him this game. A couple get by him, and that's how CSN's clawing back into this one. 2-2 count. Westmoreland still hanging out on second. Newsom calls time at the dish.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we have a little break in the action here. University of Southern California safety Sua Cravens just drafted to the Washington Redskins here. Real solid second-round pick.
Sticking with the same colors.
Absolutely. Devin and I have been bringing you some draft updates here. Fun day for sports.
2-2 goes down the line. Oh, it goes foul.
Best foul here is Drew Newsom was flirting with a game-winning RBI up the left field line. My goodness. Inches away from walking it off here for the Coyotes as we are excited up here in the booth. As you can tell here, everybody jumping around, hoping that was going to be fair. But Drew has worked his way back in this at-bat from 0-2 to 2-2, and he's seeing a lot of pitches here. I think he may have a good read here on the CSI righty. Let's see what Drew can do here.
Coyote bullpen getting loud. There's a shot down in the deep right field. Tag and go. Garvin's going to catch it. Now Westmoreland's going to try to beat out the throw. It's going to be played. It's going to be close at third, and he does. He gets there in time.
Heads up base running there by Brody. Tagged up here. Did not hesitate one bit. Got on his horse and was able to get over to third. And that's going to bring up Jesse Kaiser. Kaiser looking to be the hero here in the bottom half of the ninth inning. And again, Devin, situational hitting. We talk about it all the time. Jesse does not need to get a base hit to score this run. A fly ball into the outfield will do the job. Let's see if Jesse Kaiser takes advantage of this opportunity.
Do you squeeze it? Do you squeeze it? I don't know. Probably not, honestly.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, if you want to end it on some exciting baseball, there you go.
You could squeeze it. I think a lot can go wrong, though. I just trust Jesse to maybe lift one into the outfield. Like I said, if he can get a fly ball, even medium depth to any of these outfielders here, I think it's good enough to play Brody. So
the outfield playing close as well.
Yeah.
They might as well be a couple feet closer than that where they are at the moment. They're middle.
They're still way too far out to make a throw from a fly ball.
Yeah.
They got to be at least 4 or 5 steps in, and honestly, you got to play as shallow as you can. Because if that ball goes over your head, he scored anyways.
Yeah, no, exactly. We've already seen the depth at which Garvin out there in right field can throw.
I mean, these guys got to be playing at the edge of the grass here, literally here. I mean, you've seen in major leagues too. You see it where almost the managers will position the left fielder in as an extra infielder here to cut off something from going
and play it right and left center.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And the 2 outfielders will cover the entire outfield. So, something like that. Because, like I said, if it's in the air, if it's where these fielders are, it's over. Fly ball to either of these outfielders is going to be the game here.
Perone there, still he's throwing pretty far out. He's missed 3 in a row. 3-0 count, 1 down, 1 on, but he's not close at the moment.
No, definitely fighting himself and his control here. And Jesse Kaiser looking to send these fans home happy.
Ball 4, Kaiser heads over to first.
Kaiser not even getting an opportunity to swing at anything here as that ball. A
couple fans storming the booth up here.
I have a visitor in the press box here. Nice to see a fan come up and say hello to us here. We appreciate everybody here at the ballpark, and it was a nice hello indeed here. Speaking of a nice hello, we're looking for a nice hello here by Jay Martz, and that would be hello to a victory. And that victory would be...
That'd be really nice right now.
It'd be amazing.
That'd be stunning.
Because whoever loses this game, Devin, you got to think, when you fight this hard and you battle in a contest like this, the losing team, you're so dejected. It takes so much out of you. You don't have an opportunity sometimes to rebound within 30 minutes and get back in to game mode again. It really takes a lot out of you. So this is a huge opportunity here. CSN, in essence, if they can win it here, can almost win 2 games, so to speak, because of the opportunity wasted by CSI. When I say wasted, when you bring a 4-run lead into the bottom half of the inning, you've wasted an opportunity to get a W here. And that's the difference between good teams and great teams. And CSN looking to show that they are great right here.
Tyler Long takes off for second base.
Nice job by Tyler there. Knew he was going to get that base basically
free,
unabated.
Enjoy it.
And if the catcher was willing to throw down there, there would have been a chance that Brody would have broke for home.
He was halfway there before the ball was even thrown.
Yeah, they conceded that base obviously here. As CSI knows the runner on second, Tyler Long, means absolutely nothing. The key out or the key player to keep an eye on is Brody Westmoreland, standing just 90 feet away with Jay Martz looking to bring him home.
Second pitch, Torres Moore making another play behind the dish.
Man, Torres Moore has been stellar behind the dish for CSI. Win or lose here, I mean, this guy has left his heart out on the field, and defensively he's shown an amazing prowess back there to get around and get to so many balls. And this game could have been over 2 innings ago if Torres Moore wasn't as heroic as he was behind the dish.
2-0 count. Torres Moore deserves the next game off, that's for sure. Breaking ball misses inside, and Perone once again almost 1 pitch away from walking another batter. Let's see if I go back in my stat sheet how many he's walked already. He's walked 4. I've got 4.
Okay, so this would be his 5th walk, you're right?
Correct.
And like I said, he's nibbling, but in a bad way, because you load the bases now, and this is just disaster.
There's a shot right up the middle, and there it goes! Jay Martz puts Hits one into center field. Brody Westmoreland comes on home, walking it off in the bottom of the ninth.
Jay Martz gets doused with the water here, absolutely deservingly. In CSN, what can you say, folks? That's the heart of a champion, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Down 4 runs with only 3 outs left in the bottom half of the 7th inning. The Coyotes rally to tie the game, and not only that, come back up and get Mr. Alec Hutt a win here after a stellar 2 innings of relief by the CSN closer. Jay Martz closes the show in style, single back up the box to play Brody Westmoreland. What a game, Devin.
It doesn't make sense, honestly. To be totally honest, up here in the booth, we were like, all right, we dropped this first one. There's no way. CSI came out too hot, too fast, had a home run in the 2nd inning to follow up the 2 runs he got in the first, pulled away. CSN finally battles back a little bit, but then once again gives up the game. Errors all around. CSI goes up once again, 4 runs, but then in the 7th inning just completely collapses. They throw 3 pitchers at us. They get 6 walks out of that, give up 4 runs, tied up, bottom of the 9th. Here we are, walk it off.
Yeah, call it like you see it. I mean, it's a tale of 2 games. CSN sleptwalked through the first 4 or 5 innings of this ball game, woke up just in time to rally in the bottom of the 7th, an epic rally here for 4 runs to tie it up. And what can you say? Alec Hutt came out of the bullpen and gave the Coyotes exactly what you expect from your best bullpen arm, a chance. He gave them an opportunity to get multiple at-bats here in the bottom of the 8th, the bottom of the 9th inning. CSN finally cashed in. And again, Alec Hutt, 4 consecutive strikeouts.
3 up, 3 down, 2 innings in a row.
2 innings in a row. And like I said, that's the difference between good and great teams. This Coyote team trying to strive for greatness here. This victory is definitely going to catapult them to that goal. And again, with Western winning 2 games today, this was a must-have.
You needed this. And CSI, much to their dismay, I'm sure they're heartbroken. They had this game wrapped up twice, at least by 4 runs 2 times. Had it going. Fortunately, falls apart. They go deep into their bullpen, and now we'll see where they go.
And just a nice little side note here, a little nugget, so to speak. Coyotes' magic number to clinch the Scenic West Athletic Conference and host the Region 18 tournament is down to 4, folks. So we can theoretically get to 1 by the time this weekend's over. If the weather cooperates, we'll take it. We're 4 away from clinching and hosting Region 18 for a 2nd consecutive year. And we'll be back with you 30 minutes from now.
Yeah,
so about 7:50 start time for pitch 1 of Game 2 here. Devin and I will be bringing you that live from Moore Stadium.
So we'll see you guys soon. For James, I'm Devin. We'll catch you guys in a half hour.